What's up, folks? Welcome on in. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day out there in the barnyard. It's a fantastic day for a fantastic day. So let's have one. What do you say? Welcome on in. Happy Saturday. We are going to be celebrating Pokemon's 30th anniversary continually this weekend, we'll say, by going way back to where it all began in the Generation 3 sense of Pokemon Fire. I was going to say Fire Red, but we're playing Leaf Green. I'm unused to playing Leaf Green because this is the first time I think I've actually played Leaf Green since the cartridge version years ago. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I mean, we've had a little bit of experience with Fire Red here on the channel already, but you know, it's a little bit. It's the only difference really is version exclusives. A couple of differences maybe at the game corner. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are ready for it. I'm excited for it. We've got Leaf Green finally on the Switch for. We've been clamoring for this. It seems like a decade plus at this point. I'm so excited. Welcome on in, folks. Be sure to be hitting the like button early and often on the YouTube side to let the algorithm know that you guys are enjoying yourselves and that this is the place to be. That other goats out there may enjoy themselves by coming on into this farm fam here and hanging out with the barnyard, because y'all are the goats. I may be goatly goat, but is you who truly are the goats. So let's enjoy today. Hit those like buttons on the YouTube side, on the Twitch side. Hit the some channel points like Forg did by saying hello, like Script did by saying hello. Welcome on in, guys. I'm going to say a little bit of a roll call here to those saying hello to me, but if you guys are lurking, enjoy your lurk. You're just as important as my chatters. I appreciate each and every one of you. But that being said, off the top from what I got going on over here, I got Scrimpy, we got Gareth, we got Andrew Wade, we got the ever-steady Streamlabs bots. We've got Davi, welcome on in. How you doing, Multiversal? Welcome on in, McDark. Good to see you there. Mr. McDark here. How you doing? If we choose... All right, well, guys, also on the YouTube side of things, we have a... I'm actually set up on the Twitch side also, just do a quick little poll for the starter choice here. Where is... Not prediction. Where the hell is the managed poll? There it is. Got it. New poll. Who's our starter? Choose our... I'm setting this up on the Twitch side of things, but make sure that you guys are selecting or making your votes heard on the YouTube side for now, because we have obviously our three options here: Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. I'm going to put those in on the Twitch side of things. Bulbasaur. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone feeling after sleeping on the news of Gen 10? Let's do this. We'll keep that up for a few minutes. Now Twitch can vote, even though you guys have ads. Enjoy through the ads. Stay steady through the ads. And now YouTube got hit with the ads too. Damn, everybody's just watching ads right now. Enjoy the ads, chat. If you know how you guys can avoid the ads, and the only people who are hearing this right now are the ones who've done this by becoming a member on YouTube or a subscriber on Twitch. I want to vamp again when they come off the ads, guys. So just, understand that in the moment right now. We'll get into the game here in just a little bit, but make sure again that you guys are engaging with the algorithm so that they know to pump the stream out to everyone else out there that we're having a great time here today, both on YouTube and on Twitch. It's gonna be a blast. Oops, smashing my microphone already. Blasting the audio. Got my Cat Dad Supreme mug. Got my fur babies all here. Even though they're all clamoring for more food because, good God, they just want to keep eating. Haven't been hyped. Not going to get a Switch 2 just for the... Oh, I would not get a Switch 2 just for this. No way. I 100% I'm with you on that, McDark. No, I still feel like the Switch 2 is early enough in its life cycle, and especially like the game exclusives, that there's not a whole lot you really need to go out of your way for right now. The fact that like ZA and a lot of other quote-unquote exclusives are also on the Switch 1. Jesus Christ. Hello, Anubis. How are we today? Welcome on in. The fact that there's really not a whole lot of like stalwart reasons to really get the Switch 2 right now. I mean, I'd still think it's relatively worth it. I think it's tough because it's a balancing act between the exclusivity of games on the Switch 2 and then the price point, because also I don't know if you looked outside the window today, but it sounds like World War III is starting today, at least from my terrible country's point of view. Anyway, not gonna wax poetic about that. Just know, guys, that I despise war. I despise the killings of innocents and any form of I hate this. Anyway, I'm not gonna wax poetic about it. I have so many opinions about it. If you guys know how I feel about a lot of things. If you don't know, just know that well, I like life, and life is sacred, and I believe that all human beings have the right to life, and that human rights don't end at imaginary lines called borders. That's how I feel about that. So, moving on. Yes, Davi, we are going to theme the names of the Pokemon today from Overwatch. I forget where I was going before that. But now that you guys are back from the ads and everything, I just wanted to say, if you guys want to avoid the ads, be sure to be hitting that to check out the memberships on YouTube or the subscriptions over on Twitch. That way, it's just one of the many perks of becoming a member or subscriber, depending on your platform here today. Otherwise, let's get on into it. So we've got... Let me actually pop up my chat a little bit here. Someone giving a... Was I good? Right? Fork, you're lucky like that, I guess. I don't know. Let me get my stuff over here. I've got my Nuzlocke app all set up, ready to go. Got my sprites all set up, ready to go. And I've got my chat all set, ready to go. Pick Charmander and call him Anti-Gerald, seeing as in my illegally patented Gerald Bible. Illegally patented. I feel like patented is just a process. How do you do that illegally? I don't know if I want to know the answer to that, actually. We are doing well today, Anubis. How are you doing today? I love what is that Pikachu icon you got over there on the Twitch side of things? What is that? For Pokemon 30th? How do I get one of those? How do I get to be a cool kid like that? I like that. And today's the last day at the current job. Let's go, gamer. We love that. Enjoy the absolute, F-off vibes of today. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely tremendous. People have been tired of Sony's PS shenanigans already, and Xbox tried the same with their Games Pass, so yeah, I don't know if too many people are going to do that over... yeah, it's just a... Yeah, people are too wise to it now as consumers, We've all seen the same tricks over and over again, Us unk status sort of gamers, Anyway, let's get this game going here, chat. Let's get fired up here for some Leaf Green, not Fire Red, as we got a nice little new display here to rock with the Nuzlocke here today, chat. Hope you guys like it. We're going to have some fun today. On Goat Soul, we are choosing Bulbasaur and naming it Life Weaver. I was kind of thinking, Davi, what would be a appropriate name for Bulbasaur out of Overwatch? And the first one I thought was Life Weaver because of the flower. 100%. I prefer, I don't even like Life Weaver. Wouldn't have picked Charmander if I knew we had a theme. Listen, we're gonna figure it out either way. It doesn't. Don't worry about the theme for the sake of what you want to see me start with in the Nuzlocke. From here on out, it's gonna be whatever the Nuzlocke encounters are, and that's gonna be that. You know what I mean? Finally caught up on Gotcha Man. Good show. Good. We like that. Hey, Soundwave, thank you for the sub, the tier 1 sub over on the Twitch side of things for 9 months. Thank you very much. Howdy. How are you doing today? Oh, and Anubis, you get it from subbing. Look at that. So Soundwave is going to get a nice little Pokemon, or little Pikachu next to their name as well, I would assume. Sub or gift to a streamer who has it active. We love that. I love that. Let's go. So sick. Enjoy the Pikachu badge next to your name now. Looks like our Twitch poll has ended. We got Bulbasaur as our winner over there on the YouTube side. Let me take a look and see how it is. We got Bulbasaur leading at 60% as well. I think, wow, no love for Squirtle. God. Oh, my wife is going to hate that. I'm going to laugh. What was, wait, hang on. I need to know the total votes here. Dude, again, oh my God, it was a landslide. Out of 5 votes on the Twitch side, we had 3 votes for Bulbasaur, 2 votes for Charmander, not a single one for Squirtle. Out of, how many on the YouTube side? Out of 5 votes on the, same exact split on the YouTube side. Same exact split. I wonder if it was the same people voting. All right, we're going to get into this with Bulbasaur. If you guys are aware of Overwatch, please offer some names. I'm down for that. I think Life Weaver is a pretty solid option to start, though. To quote another YouTuber, you have Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and the right one. That's right. That was Awesome John Plays. I know that reference. All right. I'm so excited for this, guys. Back to the classic Kanto region here. I've been going to Hollowness and then fighting the sun. Fighting the sun sounds like a dangerous time. So we naming our rival talent. Ooh, that's too appropriate. I like that. I like that a lot. Doing amazing. I love that Soundwave and reliving my first Pokemon game ever. God damn it, Blue. Well, welcome on in, gamer. Ooh, boy. That one got me again. Reliving my first Pokemon game ever, Leaf Green was my start in the world of Pokemon, and that gave me my first shiny and Vulpix that I've traded up into the current games. I love that, Soundwave. That's awesome. That's so cool. Can we give Squirtle a pity win? I don't know about that one. Gotta head to work. Best of luck to you in the barnyard. You enjoy yourself, Anubis. Take care. Have a wonderful day. I will hydrate. Thank you, guys. Let's get it going here. What up, cat? Into Kanto chat. Let's go. My name is Oak. Welcome on in Oak. My name is Goat. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Well, I kind of aged through that very quick, but yeah, no, that's how it is. What's your name? My name is Goatly. G to the O to the A to the T, L-Y, Goatly. So your name is Goatly. That's correct. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. But what was his name now? His name, I'm glad you asked. His name was Talon. You'd have to ask his mother why she named him Talon, but you know what? It's the choice that she went with. I will say you forgot a possible response on the YouTube poll for these games. Some of us aren't getting either. Ooh, that's a good point. I mean, listen, it's just a matter of if you are. You know what I mean, Blue? Friend gifted me a code for fire. Ooh, very nice, Cat. And welcome on in, Shadowless. You did get here at the right time. Fire ready and you started a Nuzlocke. Who was your starter, Cat? Yeah, tell me how's it going. First Pokemon game was Ultra Moon and you never finished it. I guess you could tell us how you thought about it. What's your favorite game then for Pokemon Multiversal? A friend of mine on Twitch gave me a time ban. He was playing Resident Evil and sneaking around, and I bought the... I appreciate that. Name of chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Cat. A little late on that one. But instead, he'll be raised by eagles, like Davi said. All right. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world full of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Okay, let's go. Pallet Town. And like every good Kanto playthrough, you must begin by going to the PC, asking yourself what would you do? Oops. Asking yourself again what would you do, and withdrawing the potion that magically somehow fit into the computer box. Lovely. Ah, yes. 1995, chat. 1996. Back when the Super Nintendo Entertainment System was all the rave. Seriously, when this game was being developed, they hadn't even come up with an N64 yet. Wow, we're old. We are old, chat. Yeah, we're old. What up, Mom? I'm going to use the D-pad for this. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh, yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Sweet, let's go find him. Chose Squirtle, and I was doing well until... Oh, no, Cat, did tragedy strike. What up, Ivik? Welcome on in, gamer. How you doing today? We're doing well. We love it. Oh, you have good news and bad news. That's right. You had that from last night. What you got for us? Favorite game is Pokemon Winds because I like... Lizard. And Sobble betrayed you. I like how your favorite game is one that hasn't even come out yet. Cerulean rival and everyone died. That's a rough life right there, Cat. Sorry to hear it. You know who we is, Davi. Yeah, we. All of us old wees. Hey, wait. Don't go out. Goatly's being old. That's on the bingo. Check your boxes, chat. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. French ooey. Nintendo ooey. Who needs a Switch version of Fire Red Leaf Green when you have the original on a red Game Boy Advance SP? A red Game Boy Advance SP? Ooh. All right. It's a humble flex there. All right, McDark, you're right. I'm sorry. Let me uncertify my Unk status there. You're right. It was the NES. I apologize. I will take my lashes. I apologize. Quasi Unk status then. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Talon. Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Just wait. Here, Goatly. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Talon, you little bitch. You can have one, too. But we are going to choose Bulby Boy, the best, the OG, the #1 starter of all time. Let's go. Okay, let's go. So, Goatly, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. You're old. I'm not even old enough to live on my own without it being childlike. It's fair. So now I'm not going to Nuzlocke and continue to play Fire Red for the playthrough. Okay, there you go. Enjoy the rest of the playthrough. First member that died was a Jigglypuff named Maple at level 5. Rough go there. Bulbasaur for the... That sprite is hella green. But I don't think sprites are shiny in this game. Would it be wild if I got a shiny Bulbasaur to start this game? Life Weaver. I can't believe that fit. That's crazy. Good news, your female cousin just got a baby boy. Hey, the family's growing. We love that. Congratulations, Ivik. Big W's. Congratulations. Funny enough, I have a friend named Talon. Oh, really? That's, you know, Talon is an interesting name. I like that, honestly. Like, I feel like I haven't personally met a Talon, but I feel like I have heard of an athlete named Talon or of an entertainer named Talon or something like that. Aside from the Overwatch entity Talon, like, that's a good name. I like that. 2 days ago. Okay, got you. I wish this was like the Emerald one so I can cause chaos. I thought about that, but we wouldn't be able to do it on the Switch then, you know, and I want to do it off the Switch. There's something nostalgic about it. There's something that there's like an old school meeting new school kind of thing about the OG game on the Switch, you know. I can't wait for... At some point, I'm going to take this off my computer setup, off my desk setup, and I'm going to go put it out in the living room where the big TV is. I'm like back up here. At some point, there's going to be a time when I'm going to have to grind for experience. I'm going to take the setup and bring it out there and put it on the big TV. I'm going to cry sweet tears of joy because that's all I've wanted for about a decade. You know what I mean? Just big screen, Kanto playthrough. Please, chef's kiss, please. What are they feeding him? Wouldn't you like to know? Come on, I'll take you on. All right, Talon. Let's throw down with your... Oh, Charmander. Uh-oh. What up, Boss Indoraptor? Welcome on in. Enjoy your time today with the Barnyard. Chat, if you guys haven't done it already, please do me a favor and hit that like button as we begin our Nuzlocke run against our rival here. We didn't get the shiny Bulbasaur. Oh, well. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Goatly, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. That's how I think about it. You gotta throw yourself right into the fire. Anyway, we go straight up tackling. You know, as soon as you caught a new Pokemon, it can faint the Bulbasaur. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, but you're doing a shiny run of Fire Red? There you go, Indo. Nice. Enjoy that. Headcanoning Oak to be voiced by Soldier 7. Ooh. Okay. I can try that one, Davi. When my Switch is repaired and comes back, should I do a Sword Shield Nuzlocke? Absolutely. I think Nuzlocking is a lot of fun across the board. I mean, as I've started to get better at Pokemon, I have a lot of fun playing Nuzlocks. I have a lot of fun challenging myself and having the opportunity to see how good I have gotten at the games. Just like that, baby. We're staving off death early with Life Weaver here. Also, before trying to second my Nuzlocke playthrough, one of my members was poisoned, and I took one step before noticing and antidoting it, and it was... Oh my goodness gracious. That's Barnyard Sturdy of another type right there, Cat. You just awareness sturdy. You know, cousins, grandparents feeling not so well and sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ivik. That is unfortunately good news and bad news right there. Well, I hope everything is... I hope Grandpa feels better, and I hope that the family is all there for him. Just start saying, I got you in my sights. Oh, trust me. Soldier 76 is my main DPS, so like you don't have to worry about that. I've gotten a couple of audio lines at least in my head. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. I don't know what a voice for Talon would be. I'm just gonna go for a voice. Goatly, Gramps, smell you later. Do I need anything else from Oak? I don't think I do need anything else from Oak. I think I get something from one of the aides here in the office, or maybe that's after I drop off Oak's parcel. Maybe I have to get that from him first. Hang on. Raise your Pokemon, baby. Okay, yeah, okay. So we just go do the thing. You call into Boss Bourne. Who's Boss Bourne? Huh? Me? Reaper main here. Oh, you're saying that I'm boring for being a Soldier 76 main. I get it. Listen, I'm basic, all right? Damn. Look, I copied what it said on one of those trainer tip signs. Trainer tips. Press start to open them. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Now, chat, as any good Nuzlocke goes, it does not begin until you get Pokeballs, so we are not at risk of losing the run here, fainting the run, anything like that. But we will absolutely take all of the experience that we absolutely can possibly get. I tried Reaper for a while there, Davi. I've never really been a good short-range player in Overwatch. Like, I mean, I like Reinhardt for tanking. Sigma's my main, obviously, but, like, Orisa's like my secondary. You know, I don't know. There's something about being close up that I was never really good with, like, even, like, the Doomfist types, Genji, anything like that. Like, my second DPS might be, what, Hanzo, maybe. But even then, that's a tall order. Like, maybe Torbjorn, you know? I'll take that extra potion, though. All right, back here in the region of Kanto. Maybe it's time for the Mafia to get involved, eh? I don't know about that. The Mafia seems to be involved with a lot of things these days. Dumb question, is the weekend streams the new normal, or will it ever go back to the way you used to? You might have already said, but I either don't remember. I'm going to have to put a post about this because, yeah, no, Gareth, I've talked about this a little bit, and yeah, no, I'm going to, and to no fault of your own. I mean, I've probably said it really more in passing than anything. Yeah, we're on weekends is the new schedule moving forward. Until I get a new job, which is definitely in the works, because right now the reason why we're on weekends is that my commute is brutal, and my job can be brutal on some days too. I work in hospitality, so a lot of it is kind of being at the beck and call for, you know, being in service in a sense. So there, I mean, like during the week, to try to put the energy together and be here and like a holy present for you guys without falling asleep on stream, which I know you guys would probably enjoy watching, but we don't have Pokeballs, do we, Davi? Yeah, no, we don't have Pokeballs yet. We don't get trust me. Big trust, gamer. But yeah, for the sake of it, my commute is like an hour and a half on average each way driving every day. So I mean, like, think about that. That's like 3 hours in the car. It is a lot easier for me when, like, my Fridays are lighter to stream at night. You know, it's a lot easier for me during the days on Saturday and Sunday, especially when my wife is at work. So it just, I have a lot more time, like, at that point. When the schedule, I mean, when my schedule changes, when I get a new job and I'm able to have a better commute and not be all over the place, yeah, no, we'll be back to more, like, weeknights also, you know? Because here, I think my goal would be to stream at least 4, if not 5 days a week. Because, I mean, I love hanging out with you guys. Like, and there's a lot of games that I want to play. Because, like, I think about this all the time, too, especially with now the fact that we're starting up this playthrough here in LeafGreen. Like, I kind of bounce around the idea in my head a lot about, do I stick with one game and play through that game consistently until I beat it? Do I bounce around and play different games and, you know, like, enjoy and have my eclectic tastes, like, as examples of A and B? So, like, do we play LeafGreen until we complete it for 3 nights a week, you know? Or do we stick with Fallout on Friday nights, you know, some form of interaction during the weekend, and then a Nuzlocke also on the weekend? You know what I mean? Like, it's, I personally agree, Blue. I like variety. I don't want to necessarily always be hampered down into one particular bucket. Like, I love Nuzlocking. I love shiny hunting. I love, you know, playing RPGs like Fallout. And then when we're done with New Vegas, we'll go to something like Skyrim and, you know, keep that into the mix, you know? The occasional indie game, you know? Like, it's just, like, it's nice to hear the confirmation that you get, that the variety is more fun, at least in one regard. But and Cat agreeing to that, too. Yeah, that's all right. So thank you, guys. I appreciate that sort of validation. All right. Anyway, getting back to it here. It's more on that later. But for right now, getting back to the run here in Kanto, that technically hasn't really began because we need to get our Pokeballs. But we are running Oak's parcel back all the way from Viridian City's Pokemart to Pallet Town and the lab. And then I believe from that point, I think from that point we get 5 Pokeballs in the lab, and then the run begins. Go, do you think you maybe encounter Missing No later in this Leaf Green? I gotta be honest with you, Ivik. I don't think Missing No exists in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think that glitch only exists in Red Blue, Red Green, like the original Gen 1 games. I could be very wrong, but I will tell you what I am very excited for encounter-wise. I've never done the events for Deoxys, for, I forget what the other ones are in this game, but like I've never done the events in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I never had the opportunity back in the day. The fact that you can do them in this game, in the post-game, completely without any sort of extra event is friggin' amazing, dude. It absolutely changes the game. Like, it sold me immediately. Sold me immediately when I found that out yesterday. Currently fighting Lorelei with your Snorlax that's spamming rest. Let's go forward. Keep it going, gamer. Remember, go leave Nidoran. Shadowless. I know. I thought about it already. I looked it up too. I got a little sad. I got a little sad. I was thinking about it too earlier. I was like, okay, no, getting the Nidos would be great as like an encounter earlier on. Yeah, that's great. Like, why? And then I was like, wait a minute. Didn't they remove Pokemon from Route 22? And I like went to Bulbapedia, looked it up. I got a little nostalgic, though, when I was looking at the splits for, like, what Pokemon were in red, what Pokemon were in blue, and then what Pokemon were in yellow, and I was like, all right, yeah, I remember this back in the day. This is good. Getting my old Prima Guides gaming guide book, flipping through the pages to see the same charts that I see on Bulbapedia now. The more things change, the more they stay the same, right, gamers? Careful. He'd play it for a day and suddenly get Pokemon withdrawals and never play. Oh, Deltarune? I'd have to take a look at Deltarune and get a little bit of a better taste for it and understand, because like I know a lot of you guys are big on Deltarune and that kind of, and like Undertale and that stuff. So, I mean, I know that there is a reason for it, you know. I'm gonna pour some salt water and Gareth, why you gotta be such a little contrarian? Why you gotta hate? Gareth wakes up in the morning, takes a sip of haterade. Scrimp goes to enjoy a nice lurk. Enjoy yourself, gamer. Oh, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Goatly and Talon, take these with you. Ah, yes, our gamer's first Pokédex. Gareth despises joy and whimsy. It's the all caps for me. Goat, would you like me to copy my message about the event Pokemon for Fire? Oh, please. If I missed it, please. Yes, I definitely missed that then, Cat. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Hey, 5 Pokeballs, chat. The run has begun. What do you think we're going to get for our Route 1 encounter? Will it be Rattata or will it be Pidgey? Put your guesses in chat right now. Why do you have to pick the starter that makes the game? No. I didn't pick it, Gareth. I let y'all pick it. It was 5 votes on either chat. 3 of them both ways for Bulbasaur, 2 of them for Charmander, not a single one for Squirtle. All right, so we got 10 votes total, 6 for Bulbasaur, 4 for Charmander, none for Squirtle. So it wasn't on me, it was on y'all. If you got a problem with it, look in the mirror. Legendary events, Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Deoxys. That was his Ho-Oh and Lugia. I forgot the other 2, yes. Have been confirmed in the games by a Japanese. I did see that, yes. No, that's what I was talking about, because I've never had the chance to do Deoxys, and I saw that online. Huge. Absolutely massive. Also, thank you, Davi. Yes, I know. I listen. I do voices well every now and then. What up, MJ? Welcome on in. How you doing, gamer? I'll get to the trivia in a second. Let me do a little voice acting here, all right? Because Pokemon won't do it for us. This won't always work for however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Goalie, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis, and I'll tell her not to lend you one, Goalie. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Brother, I ain't coming around to your place. I'm coming around to your sister's place. All right? All right? Hey, yo, Daisy, what up, girl? You thinking Rattata Blue? I would prefer Pidgey, but I also think I'm going to get Rattata because of the fact that I think I'm going to get Pidgey. Yeah. Or I want Pidgey, rather. Chat, follow Ivix Vibe. Enjoy yourself. If you're enjoying yourselves, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitch. Be a pal. We stream every Friday night, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday afternoon on YouTube and on Twitch. Be a part of all of it now with the Barnyard, and in the future, Farm Fam hanging out. What up, MJ? You got a trivia question for me. What glitch is in Gen 1 that if you catch them missing out early, it turned into the first created Pokemon? You're talking about Missing No? You're talking about Missing No, I think, right? We were just talking about that a little bit ago here. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Tee. Get some Rattata as well, Ivic. Yeah, it's gonna be Rattata. We all know it. We all know what it's gonna be. I don't despise fun and whimsy. I despise easy challenges. What's a challenge? I know what challenge is. Oh, got him. To be fair, Soldier 76 is a really easy fight. Hey, listen. You can't just give me my flowers and then rip them out of my hand. Come on. Excuse you. He's basically just Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk, which I actually have not played, so, you know. Keanu Reeves, shout out. What route does Spearow show up? I think Spearow is Route 22. I think that is probably that or Mankey are going to be our options at Route 22. But chat, here we go. Route 1. Let's get an encounter here. Hoping for Pidgey, expecting Rattata. What are we going to get? Let me hear from the cry. We'll find out. It's Rattata. All right. Chat, what are we going to name Rattata here if we catch it? Hopefully we got it. I don't even think I need to throw a tackle at this thing. I think I can actually just catch it the way it is. What are we naming Rattata? Overwatch theme, chat. I'm trying to think, is there a rat Pokemon? Or is there not a rat Pokemon? Is there a rat Overwatch character? Is there something like in the Shrew family? I'm thinking Ball. That's more of like a mouse. I guess it's the same thing. It's like a hamster, actually. Torbjorn? Ooh, I could go for Torbjorn. Gonna shiny hunt a team I made when I was 6 to 8 years old. It consisted of Charizard, Pikachu, the 3 birds, and Mewtwo. Ooh, I love that. Good luck on the shiny hunt in there, cat. Have fun. He's the we got a city to burn guy. I mean, I know who the character is. I by image. I just haven't played Cyberpunk myself. Torbjorn. I love Overwatch. It's a great game. If Go was a type, what type would Go be? That's a great question, chat. What type would I be? Enjoy that pizza there, Davi. Make sure you share some with the rest of chat. Name it Pineapple. Oh, well, I mean, we're sticking with the Overwatch theme here, cat. Normal. Damn, not even normal once. So basic, you gotta give him normal twice. Damn. Sparrow is the cooler bird, so I hope you... It's fair. You know, listen, to be honest with you, Gareth, Sparrow is actually technically the... I mean, like, Pharaoh at least is a stronger bird, I think, than Pidgeot, from if I'm remembering correctly. So, I mean, it's, you know, it's not the worst thing. I would prefer Mankey. Not that we really need it for Brock, but I would prefer Mankey just because I prefer Primeape overall. Having a good fighting type at this point in the game will go very well toward a lot of the normal types that I'm going to encounter early in the game, especially in Mount Moon. If you get a Pokemon not in the game early, like Missing No, before you get the Pokedex, for some reason it will turn into a rotten. Really? I've never known that, MJ. That's an interesting scenario. Thank you for letting us know. Do I want to use a potion right now on Life Weaver? I think we're going to be out of the grass here in a second. I think we just got this little patch and that's it. Oh, no, this one, next one too. Okay. Grass? Grass type? Okay. I could get down with the grass type. I like touching grass. It's good stuff. Aw, Pidgey, there you are. Why weren't you? Where were you before, man? Grass electric. Ooh, grass electric. I like that. Little Hisuian electrode action. Okay. Oh, you evade the leech seed. You don't do that. That's no. You don't. That's mean. Pidgey, Pidgepodge. Rock because Goat is full of salt. No, Gareth, you're looking in the mirror again, my guy. All right, let's get out of here. Let's not get into the risk here. Dark, more mischief than evil. Dark and electric. So you're thinking a little more Pecco action? Grass because of Go-Goat and electric because of Gamer. It's good logic. As a Scorpio, I naturally want to say water, but that's just about astrology anyway. No, I figured it was in Gen... Oh, it's only in Gen 1. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I think the Missing No glitch is only in Gen 1, so that would make a lot of sense. How do you... I mean, how do you do the Missing No glitch early game, though? Interesting. Huh. All right, let's go. Actually, you know what? Before I forget, let me... Oh, I've got to actually put my team on the screen here. Hang on a second. Hang on a second now. We got Bulby Boy. And we've got... Who do we get here? We got Rattata. Boom. And we got Ratty Rat. Boom. We got a squad here, chat. And then what else would I want to do here? I wanted to make sure my Nuzlocke app is marked off properly. So we've got Rattata. Our starter was Bulbasaur. We beat the living daylights out of our rival. What do you mean? How did I... What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Caught. Beat the living daylights out of this guy. Okay, cool. We're good to go. Yeah, right. Moving on now. Let's go to Route 22 and get our encounter here. Hoping for Mankey. Would be okay with Spearow. What gen is Scarlet Violet? That's Generation 9. Rush roundabout making Pokemon for these types. Okay, I like it. Enjoy Multiversal. I don't need to look in a mirror. I just need to look at Sableye. Gems for eyes. I like it. All right, Route 22. What do we got, chat? Spearow or Mankey? I think that's Mankey. I think that's Mankey. Yes, let's go, baby. Which Gen 10 starter am I taking? I am very likely going to be going for Gekwa. Gekwa, to me, let's put it this way. Pombon is the cutest starter by far. It's like Ascension levels of cute. I think Gekwa is going to have the best final Evo. It could also very potentially be Brout. Brout, I think, actually could also have a very strong final Evo. I think that... what do I do here? I think we tackle once. I definitely think that Gekwa is going to have the most peak final Evo design for sure. Should I Shiny Hunt Pikachu or Charizard in... Oh, should I Shiny Hunt them both in ZA, Scarlet Violet, or Fire Red? You're probably going to have an easier time in Scarlet Violet, I would imagine. We did get Gen 10 stuff yesterday. That was what that was the announcement of Winds and Waves, which still, I mean, after sleeping on it, man, it looks phenomenal. Oh my god. The fact that we get to go underwater and it still looks so unbelievably good. I like the fact that the game looks as good as it is already. Sleeping on the idea of it too, like I kind of feel like there's potential for... God, I really want Mankey. I don't want to knock this thing out with a crit by accident. I really feel like there's potential for... I'm going to put this thing on a timer. I'm going to not like myself. I haven't hit a single Leech Seed. That's 3 that it's missed. I was saying something about potential. I don't know. I'm losing my mind here because I want to focus in on this Mankey here and get this Mankey. This our Reinhardt, you think? Took so long to defeat Lorelei that my Game Boy had enough time to die from full bat. Damn. That's one hell. What the hell happened to my OBS? You guys with me still? That was on my side, chat. You guys still with me? I think Pombon's final Evo is going to be somewhere in the middle between Arcanine and Pyroar. So I think it's going to definitely stay on all fours. Dude, Mankey, what's going on, gamer? Mankey! Uh-oh. That was a lot. I'll take that back. You still here? Perfect. Just making sure. I saw there was a little bit of a glitch on my side with OBS. So just making sure. Sableye is a mischievous, chaotic thing. Oh, so why would that not be your favorite Pokemon, Gareth? Hunt the 3 birds of Mewtwo and Fire Red along with Deoxys, Ho-Oh, Lugia. Good choice. Starters in Gen 10 kind of look fan-made. I mean, in the age of AI, who knows, honestly, at this point. I want to get this thing into red health and throw my last Pokeball. I really wish I had thought about getting more Pokeballs before coming over to this route. I do think that the ultimate 50-50 is Pombon or Gekwa. And no hate on Brout at all. I just think people are going to go for either the cute one or the lizard. Lizard, you know? I mean, there's... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No shot, dude. Are you? Nah. Gareth is the happiest individual right now. At least catch this Mankey. All right. Wow. Off to a great start. Amazing start. Yeah, Reaper sounds good. All right. Great start. Great, I mean, there's never been a better start. Well then. Let me get a second here and change up a sprite or two. Huh. Uh-huh. Well then. Uh-huh. Wasn't expecting that so early in the fact that I haven't even seen the catching tutorial yet. Huh. Well, it's gonna make things interesting. So about this being on easy mode. Why does this happen to me in Nuzlocke? Why is this my lot in life? Bro, I just... God damn it. We'll see you in a little bit there, Ivik. Take care of yourself. Or we'll see you next time. Alright, well then. That's a good little bit of devastation to start things off. I'm gonna get all Gen 3, words, yeah. Suffer through a 20-minute tutorial. Yeah, no, it's gonna take, like... I can't wait for the dialogue tutorials in Winds and Waves to take another hour and a half before we can finally get to gameplay, right? If I had a nickel for every time Goat picked a starter for a Nuzlocke that died really early on, I'd have 2 nickels, which is weird that it happened twice. But it's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, you know? Oh boy. Well, at least we get an encounter on Route 2 now. Right? I think we actually guarantee ourselves Pidgey on Route 2 now that I'm thinking about it. Oops. Huh. You know, chat, I've got to say, I've Nuzlocked a few times in my life. Remember how you get... I need to make a note of this real quick because I want to highlight... cross it off on your bingo boards. It might be a short. I want to highlight the fact... Hold on. Pokemon LeafGreen. I want to highlight the fact that I said earlier... I want to see how good I am at Pokemon. Talking about how Nuzlocking before. And then, like, straight up flashback BS. Life Weaver dying. Great! Alright! Why does this happen to me? Song starts... Yeah, for real. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. The one thing to autopilot me through the early game. Yeah, listen, I know. It was a swell few minutes with Bulbasaur. Who knows, man? What's that red box you have? Oh, you're working on your Pokedex. Oh, let me give you a word. Oh, yeah, well, sure. Yeah, you go whippersnapper. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon. I suppose I better show you then. It's the drunk man. The local drunk who's fallen asleep. Now he's just going to catch up and catch a Weedle. Or wake up and catch a Weedle. God damn, dude. Does he catch it, chat? Does he catch it? I think he catches it. Put your bets in chat. Does he catch it? Does he not? Let me see him. Cat with the nah. Straight up nah. 1, 2 shake. 3 shake. Let's go, old man! Let's get it! Nice. I'm gonna be salty and still hope that you do good in the Nuzlocke. See, that's fine. And we root for successes. Gasp. Well, thank you, Gareth. I appreciate it. Trust me, I also can understand the idea, too, that you just wanted to have a harder gameplay. That's why we Nuzlocke in the first place. We challenge ourselves, you know? Because you got to expect the unexpected. Or never expect the unexpected. That's why it's unexpected. The anti-light Pokemon, it takes form of electricity and absorbs any light within vicinity. Civilizations can form around lighthouses, distributing the light evenly among them. Oh, I like that. It's like a sort of like a light socialism sort of Pokemon. In the Japanese translation, he was actually said to be drunk and sleeping during his tutorial. No, yeah, that's one of the best sort of references that they, not references, but rather Easter eggs about it, you know? Bro, I am full devastation in the moment. All right, Pidgey, welcome to the party, wherever you are. Golly. Nope, that's a dupe. Get away from me. Actually, wait, does Reaper have a fighting move yet? Nah, so that's actually, let me start working experience up for Reaper so I can get something like low kick, I think is the first fighting move for Mankey. Bro, at that, Level 7 Lifeweaver, did not expect to lose that so early. But it's alright, chat, you know why? Because I've got some absolutely goated individuals behind me, making sure that we have the most faith and confidence that we can possibly have going through the rest of this run. You know how you can show it by hitting that like button on YouTube, chat, or interacting with some of the channel points over on Twitch to let the algorithms know that you guys are enjoying yourselves and this is the place to be for some goats like yourselves on a Saturday afternoon. I am so scared of this Pidgey, it's ridiculous, actually. Does Pidgey have Gust, or does it just have Tackle at this point? I think it just has Tackle. It's like Bubbles all over again. Oh, Bubbles. I forgot about Bubbles. Bubbles, not Bubbles. All right, Pidgey. Be kind to me, Pidgey. That is the opposite of kind, Pidgey. Alrighty. I'd say this makes good for Baptiste. Are you sure about that? Nah, this has got to be something more like Farah or Mercy, you know what I mean? Something that flies. The fact that I know I'm in crit range for a friggin' Tackle. A Tackle of all things. Oh, I was really expecting that bar to fly further down. This is such a bad situation to try to catch a Pokemon, though, because I need to try to get this thing just a little bit weaker, potentially, and it's just going to keep tackling me trying to get the death. Oh, that's huge. Big miss. Big miss. Let me get one more Tackle off here, because I think I could utilize a little bit more of Rattata's health here. Don't go 5. Don't go 5. Damn. Okay. All right, we're running the crit for the risk for the crit here. But we're also risking it for the biscuit in the name of Pidgey. Let's go, baby. It doesn't matter, Davi. It doesn't matter. I'm going to call it Farah. Oh, wrong button. What did I do? There we go. You said just as I landed a crit. Oh, you got a crit as I said crit. Nice. We call that serendipity. Synchronicity, if you will. All right, let me run back to the Pokemon Center and heal up literally AMFP. Because, oh, man. Viridian Forest without Bulbasaur. That's not the worst thing. Because, like, Bulbasaur's not the biggest impact in Viridian Forest with all the bug Pokemon and the poison. I mean, the poison resistance, though. Damn. If I can get Pidgey up to whatever level it gets Gust, I'm going to be able to rip through Viridian Forest. And I don't think it learns Gust. They're all level 3. This is so rough, dude. Oh, Bulbasaur, why did you have to get critted? You know, it's like Mankey, it's like I'm so glad I've got you on the team now, but I'm also just a little pissed off at you every single time I see you now, because I'm like reminded of the loss of Lifeweaver. Elemectron, the electric lemon Pokemon. I love that. I kind of want to level up just a little bit more. Is there a Rattata out here I can beat up a little bit? Because I do really want to get... Oh, level 5. Why couldn't it have been level 5? Why did I get to level 3? Get me out of here. Let me go beat up on some bugs. Let me go catch a bug and beat up on some bugs. Maybe I get a... Hopefully, maybe I get a Pikachu. We'll find out. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. This Pokemon feeds on lemon trees from the inside out before electrifying the lemons, leaving them as traps to capture Pokemon. That sounds awesome. I know that there are items. God. I just got taken back to, like, sitting in the backseat of my parents' car on a road trip and hearing this music for the first time. Oh, God. Yeah, I know, chat. I'm getting nostalgic again. Cross it off your bingo board. Right now, just going through the painful grind of leveling up my team so they can catch up with your level 17, 18 Wartortle. I mean, hey, Caterpie's a solid encounter. I'll take that. Butterfree's a good Pokemon to have. This level 5 thing, though, damn. The, what was I going to say? There's like a kind of silver lining to Bulbasaur dying the way it did, is that I don't have to worry about catching the other Pokemon up to its level. I just have to now level everything up appropriately, which is going to really be hard. Damn, dude. Pidgey learns Gus at level 9. Oh, we are in it. We're in for it now, aren't we? This is going to be, oh, it's going to be such a grind. Ooh, Oddish would have been a solid encounter, Andrew. You're right. Does that exist in Leaf Green in here? Oh, that would have been a good one. Alright, let's get the Caterpie. Perfect. What are we naming Caterpie, chat? There's no worm. Is there anything that goes under the ground? Is there anything that ends up... It's like, it's going to end up flying, too. This one could be Mercy. This one could be Mercy. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Normal type is a guy named Dave. He's just the most average guy you'll ever meet. It's like, go, Dave, I choose you. Dude, Arceus, did I piss you off? What did I do, man? How does one deserve this chaos? And I know for a fact Pikachu doesn't have a normal move. I know for a fact it's got Thunder Shock. That's fair, Cat. I can give you that one. I can understand that. Oh. Yo, Torb, you got... I was going to say, you got to take that hit. Oh, my God. This is so painful. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. We can work with this. I think I have to go train outside of Viridian Forest. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I got this chaos because I didn't choose it. You guys did. Found the perfect stream to watch while doing my first 1 in 8,192 soft reset hunt. Hey, enjoy. I would go for a Bellsprout later on too, Andrew. Obviously a Geodude. It's a Geodude viewed from above. He has a singular move called, nice weather. Took, not, listen, that's fair. All right, if you're going to argue semantics with me, yes, I guess I took Bulbasaur. Only Goatly can make a Pidgey almost lose to a Caterpie. Listen, it's a talent, you know? It's a gift. What can I say? That's so funny that that's actually the one that's there. Cool. All right. Yeah. Listen, man, it's the way of life, you know? I do what I do in only the way that I can. All right. A whole squad of level 3s and then a level 5 Caterpie. Yeah. So you remember how I said I'm playing a Minecraft mod pack? Yes. Access to cobblestone. I got lava before cobblestone. Ooh, okay. Cool. How does that work, though? Wait, what? You need the stone to get lava. Going for shiny Bulbasaur and Fire Red to be specific. Enjoy, Shadow. Good luck. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. Also, chat, if forever I find a shiny in this game, Shiny Claws 1000% exists, and where it overtakes any sort of route encounter. Are you having a laugh? Dude, my luck is ass right now. It's a mod pack, doesn't make much sense. I guess it doesn't have to at that point, right? Almost lost to the third bug catcher in Viridian Forest, so don't feel too bad. I can't even get to the first bug catcher. What do you mean? That Pidgey's off-centered. It is a little off-centered, you're right. Good catch, because that would have bugged me too. Caterpie, you're my ace. Save me. What is this? All good. 7 points for everybody. Holy crap, chat. This is gonna be so rough. Oh, I just want to get back to my Pokemon. A Weedle of all things almost ended your run because I didn't heal Squirtle. Well, you know, that's why we gotta keep our Pokemon healed, you know? Gotta keep them healed and out of crit range, even if we never expect the crit range to be as ranged as it is. Right, Mankey? Dude, I want to... Oh, God. It's like battle after battle. My team gets crushed by a wild level 3. Not the way we expected our journey to begin here, huh, Goatly? Want to see in-universe Pokemon social media? Dude, I just imagine, like, in-universe Pokemon Twitter, where it's like chilling at the bottom of Route 2. This kid keeps going back and forth complaining about these friggin' level 3s. Ratata. Oh my god, a level 4. Chat, pray for me. Oh my god. At least I'm not in crit range here, right? Now I am. How does one navigate this BS? Come on. What did I do, Arceus? Why? It's true. You can guess. You can get the bucket randomly. How am I supposed to level a Pokemon up here when I can't even use one to win a battle? I'm so at a loss of words. I don't even know what else to say. Every battle, I'm running back to this damn Pokemon Center. I guess I should be training in a different patch of grass. Why don't I watch a Bulbasaur and Squirtle host a show with Ash as Pikachu as the antagonist? Are we talking Pokemon talk? And that's true. I guess streaming does exist in universe, so that does, yeah, social media does exist. What's a closer patch of grass for me? Is it down here? I guess it's gonna be Route 1. I am so beside myself. Caterpie, please just be enough. You're level 5. You're level 5! Dude, at this point, what gets Gus first? Caterpie. I'm sorry, Pidgey or Butterfree. Oh my god! Oh my god! Just take me. Just take me. You should grind Pidgey so when you get Gus, you can just switch train to Viridian Forest. Shadowless, you are so right, except I can't even get a moment to breathe. I have to use a minimum of 3 Pokemon in every battle just to get a pittance of experience. Dude, when I woke up this morning, I didn't think I would struggle so hard before Viridian Forest. Oh, multiversal. Yeah, I'll get the carp cap in a moment here. Don't worry. Ay, ay, ay. You're not wrong, Shadowless. It's actually probably the best strategy I can go for here. Because, yeah, Pidgey at level 9, Butterfree's level 10, obviously. So, yeah, no, this makes sense. I mean, it's weird because I feel like I'm going to switch train into Caterpie at this point. Breaking news. 80-year-old streamer is attacked by birds in the local forest. More at 11. Wait a minute. I'm only 75. You bastard. Give me more ways to express my wealth, right? Wealth and channel points, yes. Let me get this damnable hat. Be a shiny, just make my day. Oh, you know, chat, we've had such a start to the run. The only kind of start that... The start that kind of only makes me want to yell, Gorp! Holy bejeebus. Would have already known Peck, and then the grass and bug types wouldn't have been a problem. I mean, it would be ideal. Worst case scenario, in Viridian Forest, you get Pikachu. It would have easily beat you, and it's got the lowest catch rate in Viridian Forest. I mean, true, yeah. Oh, Sparrow would have known Peck. That's true. Would it have known Peck? Wait, by what level? Is it... Wait, oh, is it Sparrow that's got that thing? Okay. In the back of my head, that makes sense. I was thinking, like, there's an early bird that does have a flying move, or access to a flying move. It's Sparrow. Sparrow does have Peck. It doesn't have, like, Scratch or Tackle. It's... Damn, that would have been a really good encounter. I'm not upset with Mankey. As much as Mankey... Actually, maybe I am upset with Mankey. Now that you mention it, Gareth, maybe I am being robbed here on my encounters. Maybe I am being bamboozled and befuddled and all the terrible things. Dude, I mean, I don't need my defense being lowered right now. Oh, the... Thank you! I needed that my way. Don't you dare. Okay. Playing LeafGreen right now, and I have 5 gym badges with my team of level 39 Venusaur, 41 Dodrio, 40 Nidoking, 25 Hitmonlee, 31 Snorlax, and 33 Jinx. Ooh. Jinx? Where'd you get the Jinx? I'm trying to think where you get Jinx in this game. Is that Seafoam Islands? Oh boy, chat! I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and enjoying the chaos that has occurred already. This early playthrough. If you are, please do show so by hitting that like button on YouTube. If you're enjoying the vibe as well, then know that we stream every Friday afternoon. I'm sorry, Friday evening, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday afternoon, both on YouTube and on Twitch. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on YouTube or the follow button on Twitch so that you can be part of the action now and always. Make sure you hit the notification button as well so you can turn those on. Never miss a stream, a short, anything like that. All the good stuff, chat. Helps the channel tremendously, so thank you very much. And thank you all for being here. It's nice just to have you here. Be here with you. Speaking of, you should be getting Sand Attack sometime soon for Pidgey. There you go, level 5. Good timing. Oh, the trade is for... That's right, Poliwhirl for Jinx. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, yeah, where do you get Jinx? Sand Attack should make grinding easier with accuracy being lowered. You would think. You would think. I wonder if I can graduate Pidgey to the level 5 Pokemon Grass, or do I have to continue fighting down here? Maybe let me get to level 6 first, and then I'll graduate Pidgey. I'm just trying to think to, like, how much do I need to switch train into Pokemon like Rattata? Because Rattata, I mean, one of the best things that Rattata has access to is Super Fang. I don't know if it has it as Rattata or Raticate. And also a relatively low evolution level at 20. So that at some point by, like, I think 20 is beyond Misty's level cap. So it's like right after the second gym you can get Raticate. Which, is that good or is that bad? Because that's the other thing I'm trying to think. Because you'll have the Route 3 encounter, you'll have the Mount Moon encounter, and I think you also get Route 4 a little bit before Mount Moon. I'm thinking a little too ahead of myself here, though. I got to get through all this first. Come on, Pidgey! I want an entertaining stream. You know, I did say to myself it was going to be a good day earlier, Fork. So I'm having a great day, but I might have cursed my way to having it. Can't wait to have a fun Pokemon stream with Overwatch theming. I was then shot 47 times in the chest by multiple random birds, adding a whole new definition to Drill Peck. Spearow, without evolving it to Fearow, starts with Peck, gets Aerial Ace at 25, and Drill Peck at 37. Dang. That's the ultimate point that if I didn't say it out loud, that's what I was building to, Shadowless. Super Fang is definitely the kind of the biggest advantage to having Eradicate. And if actually, I didn't check my abilities yet either. Pidgey with Keen Eye makes a lot of sense. Torbjorn with Guts. Let's go. I love that. Vital Spirit prevents sleep for a Reaper, and Shield Dust prevents added effects. This is actually very decent, like, defensive team abilities. Everything kind of, like, I have 3 things that prevent ability loss, or stat loss, or effect loss. And then I have Guts. Alright. Let's try to get Pidgey to level 7, 8, if maybe 9 to get to Gust. The moment we get Gust, we're able to rip right through the forest, though. Guts Raticate is good. I really, honestly, like, it's kind of slept on, I think, but Guts Raticate is good. Raticate, because here's the thing. Raticate has absurd coverage. Like, when I play Pokerogue, I have a shiny Rattata that I will start some runs with because it's, like, one of my lowest candy cost mons to play a run with. I didn't know you could get Weedle outside the forest here. That's interesting. I am constantly getting the opportunity to learn crazy elemental type moves and special type moves that I'm like, who learns this? It's like Blizzard or something, and it's Raticate. I'm like, what do you mean Raticate knows Blizzard? I don't have an antidote. I have to really be careful in this battle and get back to the Pokemon Center ASAMFP. That crit really will help, though. Fork, don't say that. Fork, why do you wish such evil voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby? How dare you? Yo, Pidgey, do me a favor. Don't die. Is that 1 tick or 2 tick? It's 1 tick. Okay, so 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nurse Joy, wait! Hit him with the Dunkin' Egg. Anybody watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms? Anybody, any of my Game of Thrones fans out there watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms? It was a fantastic first season. I love the Dunkin' Egg short stories. I actually have the book. It's like that horizontal one right there in the bookshelf there. Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Such good stories. Oh, wait, actually, I just said I need an antidote. Do I have... Wait a minute. I thought I bought a few before running out. Nope. I did not. I did not, and I'm glad I had that experience before I run back into the forest for it. Mewtwo is also post-game, and you need the national dex to unlock it. Oh, yeah, Mewtwo's always been post-game. Cerulean Cave? Because you got somebody blocking Cerulean Cave the entire time before you get there. That crit was incredibly lucky. I won't argue that at all. I'll take every bit of it. I'm never going to question it. I'm always going to accept it. You know, I just realized if I do run into Pikachu, there is the possibility of being paralyzed. Let me grab a couple of these, too. Pidgey gets Gust, Wing Attack, and Feather Dance. I'm not a huge fan of Feather Dance. I don't know. I could leave it or take it, you know? Never played any of the games past Gen 8. And when you say past Gen 8, do you mean in the previous to Gen 8 sense? Because totally understood. I mean, listen, again, I fully understand and accept my role as Poke-Unk in this community. So, like, trust me. You guys got any questions about the OG Gen 1 games, you let me know. Do not cite the ancient magic to me, which I was there when it was written. Boiler! The Boston Pokemon. Water and Fire. A Pokemon turned itself into a cyborg during the steampunk era by attaching a boiler to itself. Now its descendants still have remnants of this cybernetic enhancements that allow them to use boiling water in battle. Boiler. The Boston Pokemon. Pidgey can also learn Fly, but also Pharaoh could learn Fly as well. Feather Dance has been a move I've never used, never understood the use of. Cause isn't it? It just lowers the opposing Pokemon's attack, I think, by 2 stages. Oh, I've got Keen Eyes. You can't even sand attack me? Brother, that is incredible. That is incredible. Incredible. All right, level 7 Pidgey. I'm going to want you to get to level 9 ASAP so that we can get Gust. Actually, you know what? Level 7. Do we just go into the forest at this point? Let me get to level 8 and I'll feel better going into the forest. Because I don't want to have just one Pokemon be strong. I get into a trainer battle, it gets knocked out, and then I'm in a really bad spot. You know what I mean? I'd like to also be able to get Caterpie to level 7 and become Metapod. Maybe... Let me take a moment to do that, actually. You know, it's really nice that we got Mankey as our encounter on Route 22 also, because leading up to Brock, it's going to be our only answer against Brock. That and maybe Rattata. But, I mean, Butterfree, if we get it to that point, is going... I mean, when we get it to that point. And Pidgey are both going to be weak to Brock. So we're going to need Mankey really to be the GOAT. Don't forget to check your natures, Goatly. Build your Pokemon around that as well. That's a very good point as well, Shadowless. Good comms, good comms. The Goatly Assault Squad Pokemon. This Pokemon attacks Goatly personally. It can be that way. Sometimes it do be that way. Also, this is a Generation 3 game, chat, so one thing to consider as well is the physical special split as far as types is very similar to how... is the exact same, I should say, to how it is in Emerald. So, like, special attack and physical attack don't really matter too much. I'm sorry, let me back up. Moves don't have a physical or a special typing. They are the type, and that type is either physical or special. So a special type Pokemon, an easy way to remember that is by using the evolutions. If it's got an evolution, it's a special typing. If it doesn't have an evolution, it's a physical typing. So... That's the best way you can put it. Are the birds post-game as well? No. No, birds are not post-game. Birds are actually within the campaign. Yeah, you can find Articuno. Well, when Twitch is back from the ads, I'll get there. Dragon is all... Yeah, that's true. Dragon is also special. I think Ghost is also special. And those are two that, obviously, they don't have evolutions. But yeah, I mean, just a relatively easy, ideal device is just to consider the evolutions for your typings. So actually, good point. For the sake of it, let's see what our natures are. I don't think we can see... We can see modest nature, but I don't think we can see how that breaks down on screen, unfortunately. I mean, I could look it up, but I don't know what that all means. So let me just screw it. Let me do it. Hang on. Pokemon Nature's chart. Modest is an increase in special attack, which is perfect for Butterfree. And a decrease in it. That is the perfect nature for Caterpie. That's the perfect nature for Butterfree. Plus special attack, minus attack. Oh, I love that. Oh, we love that. Absolutely massive. Rattata, you've got a serious nature. I think that's a neutral. Yeah, that's neutral. Mankey's also neutral. And I think Naive is neutral also. Pidgey, Naive. You are plus speed. What? How did I get perfect natures on Pidgey and Caterpie? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that is absolutely peak. And then neutral natures on Rattata and Mankey. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Ghost is not special? I could be... yeah, I could buy that. I could be completely wrong. Adds over, what was the answer for your previous question? So the birds are not post-game. The birds are in the game. They are campaign Pokemon. You get Zapdos, as Shadowless says, the instant you get Surf, which by the point you get it, you should have Fly, which is also true. Yeah, it's a very good point. Zapdos is at the power plant. Articuno is at the Seafoam Islands, and Moltres is in Victory Road? I don't think he's in the Pokemon Mansion. I think that's in Generation 2. I think Moltres is Victory Road in Gen 1's Gen 3. Zapdos getting Drill Peck is just a classic. I mean, Zapdos should have Drill Peck. Do you see the schnoz that Zapdos has? Are you kidding me? I'll enjoy those hunts too, Cat. I might hunt them alongside you, honestly. When we get to that point, obviously. I mean, I got a lot of progress to make before we get to that point. Moltres is Victory Road. That's, yo, the crazy crit that I just took. What? Or that wasn't a crit. It was just I was getting tail whipped a lot and I wasn't paying attention. That's on me, chat. That's entirely on me again to not be paying attention. I should be in the lower grass again if I'm training Caterpie up to Metapod. I know it. I don't know what I'm doing. I know that I don't know. And I don't know that I know. Bug and flying are both physical, though. Yes. But also consider the fact that they don't have evolution, so there you go. See, that fits. That fits the theming. All right. Let me train Caterpie up to Metapod here. And then we will run into Viridian Forest. Because I'll feel a lot better having Caterpie and Pidgey... I'm sorry, Metapod at that point and Pidgey at level 7. Progress is going to be slow up until after the first gym because you get running shoes after that. Yeah, no, the running shoes, that's true. In Fire Red, Leaf Green chat, I guess I really should kind of also, I mean, for those of you who have never really played these games, I mean, this is part of why I want to be playing this playthrough with you guys, not just for nostalgia for me, but also to be sharing the culture of Fire Red and Leaf Green. So that's true. I should be trying to, like, tell you guys more about it. You get the running shoes after you beat Brock. As you're heading to Route 3 at that point, after Pewter City, you're going east. Yeah, that's when you just get randomly gifted the running shoes, which is great. I mean, it opens the game so much. Moltres is a pharaoh that became Zapdos is a pharaoh that became one with lightning. I could see that. A know you've been tail whipping me. All right, yeah, I was going to say, we're going to go to Pidgey now. Yeah, we're not going to let you do that. We're going to let, I just realized I have Farah and Mercy. I've got Pharmacy on my team. Yosokame, the old turtle Pokemon. Dragon Rock. Ooh, Dragon Rock type. Okay. This Pokemon hangs out in watery caves, selling artifacts it finds. It enjoys listening to the waterfalls run and watch the flowers bloom. This Pokemon does not like to fight, but will to protect itself. My kind of Pokemon. My kind of Pokemon. A lover, not a fighter. I could listen to the old tracks of Kanto all day. That's why, I mean, like, I don't want to spend $70 for it, but that like Game Boy collection, like music collection thing that they debuted at the beginning of the presentation yesterday, that's like made for me. That's not okay that they decided they were like, hey, Goalie, we heard you love nostalgia. We heard you love music. Why not have them combined in one convenient price of $70? And I'm like, nah, man, why do you feel like you want to reach into my wallet like that, man? I would just spend another 20 on this. Don't do that to me. Please. Please, Poke Daddy. Please be kind. Okay, so 5 is my damage to look out for. Tail Whip. Oh, God. Okay, so that's going to make it probably like 7. I got to be careful for crit. Not on this one, but the next one. Now I have to be careful for crit. Oh, let's go. No, I'm sorry. It was you who have to be careful for the crit there, Rattata. Hit him with... That was the epitome of, call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. But not for me. Let's go, Mercy. Big level up right there. Could be playing some Roblox, most likely a Battlegrounds game. The only Battlegrounds I know are Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. Those are my kind of Battlegrounds. After my trip, I'm going to be this week. I'm going to try and save up for Switch 2 so I can be able to get Wiwa. It's not WW. It's Wiwa. W-I-W-A. Wiwa. Also, so close to us saying wee woo. Wee wah. Wee wah. Aw, Mercy, no. It's Pokemon Wawa, you know? I'm gonna go get a hoagie from Pokemon Wawa. Also, I don't call them hoagies. I call them subs. It's just a very Southern Jersey, Pennsylvanian thing to say is to get a hoagie from Wawa. Wee-wah. Game is called Jujutsu Shenanigans, a Jujutsu Kaisen-based fighting game. Ah, okay. Shenanigans. Jujutsu Shenanigans. My only experience with Jujutsu Kaisen is the collaboration they did with Fortnite back in the day. No longer Pokemon Zaza, now Pokemon Wawa. You've heard of Pokemon Wawa. Now get ready for Pokemon Weewa. Pokemon Wumbo coming to the Switch too. Holiday 27. Oh, I was thinking about this too. So the game, so Winds and Weewa looks so polished already. It just feels like they have a couple of things that they have to really work on it. Like we were talking about it yesterday during the presentation. Like the Pokemon animations look like they need to be polished a little bit. And in most cases, I would assume like it to be a holiday release. But because the environment looks so damn good already, I'm wondering if that's going to be like a lot like Legends Arceus was, where I think Legends Arceus was a January release. Like kind of bucking the trend a little bit, you know? Yosokame, the battle form. Oh, the base form of the battle form. I see. Now it goes from Dragon Rock to Dragon Steel. Despite wearing steel armor, holding a hammer as tall as him, and being a turtle, this Pokemon can move faster than the human eye can see. This Pokemon likes to train others, daring them to cut a single strand of hair. Due to its speed, this is an almost impossible challenge. Summer, is there a precedent for Pokemon releasing games in the summer, though? I don't know if there is. There could be, and I'm unaware of it. I feel like a lot of their titles are usually like beginning or end of the year. like wintertime either way. All right, that was a much easier battle for Mercy. Makes me very happy to see. Can we get level 7? Oh my god, we've got work to do still. All right. All right, Pidgey. Thank you for your participation as a willing victim here, and let Mercy just beat you up very fast. No, you don't need to do that. 5 damage. I'm outside crit range right now. Now I am not. And now we go to our own bird. And we also tackle. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything birdier than you. Not a lot of experience. Not a lot of experience. Caterpie needs health. So does Pidgey. God damn it. Oh, man. I didn't expect the grind to be in part 1. I was expecting to just have my starter help me really rip through to the first. I figured we'd be done with the first gym by now. You know what I mean? Are HMs attacking moves as well? Yes. So HMs, bear in mind, for those of you who are unfamiliar with HMs, if this is your first experience with HMs, you can teach an HM as many times as you want to as many Pokemon as you want, but you can't delete it until you get to the move tutor. If you're gonna put cut on a Pokemon or flash on a Pokemon, make sure that it's something that you don't want to be getting is like your utility mon. You don't want to be like putting flash on Charizard. You know what I mean? Because you're not getting rid of flash, and you can lower your opponent's accuracy for days, or at least 6 times. But it's I would not advise that. So you can use HMs outside of battle. They're meant to be used outside of battle, as you'll see when we get Flash and we get to Rock Tunnel. But they are also attacks that you use in battle. Cut, Fly, Surf, Strength, Flash. Generation 2 introduced Whirlpool, Waterfall. And then these just became moves that the Pokemon can learn later, like in later generations. Like, I remember the first time I saw a Pokemon that learned Strength, and I was like, what the hell is that? As they lead me back to the nursing home. All this talk about turtle Pokemon. Someone needs to make Pokemon based on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Do we have a turtle Pokemon? Terapagos? Just 4 Terapagos. Poor Rattata. I mean, and that's again, Rattata, great coverage, great utility. Rattata walked so Zigzagoon could run. And Zigzagoon ran so that Bidoof could sprint. Meowth is your HM user? There you go. Better terminology for it, too. Alright, come on. Let me get this Metapod. Just... Metapod. Metapod. We can work with this. We can get some solid experience off this. I think from once after this battle, I'm going to go hit the Pokemon Center one more time, hit the patch of grass before the forest, and then go into the forest. Assuming I don't get absolutely crushed and need to run back to the Pokemon Center again. I just really want to... I'm like really trying to like aim this Metapod evolution closer to the forest, you know? And we're 1 level away from getting Gust with Pidgey. This is an absurdity unknown to man, beast, and God. I don't even know. And deity. Please be enough experience. 32? That could be. Alright, one more battle and I'm going to be able to switch to Pidgey. The switch experience should be enough to level up Caterpie. Might be enough to even level up Pidgey. Reaper and Rattata, Mankey and Rattata are just chilling in the box at this point. They're chilling on the bench. Oh, we are nowhere near leveling up to 9. Never mind. Big damage. Me when I fly with my Nidoran. Does Nidoran learn fly? I mean, Rhydon learns surf. Why wouldn't Nidoran know fly? Hey, Mercy! Level 7! That's what I like to see. Expanding our Pokedex already, chat. Good, another stat move instead of an attack. Because I need those. Alright, now we get the opportunity to just, like, run up to the forest, though. Because we're going to just put Pidgey into the front. I know getting Butterfree is going to make that so much better, too. And I don't think I get anything to evolve before Brock. I think everything stays its first stage before Brock. Because the level... I think the level cap is... I want to say 14. Guess what you're doing tomorrow? You're going to play hockey with Wayne Gretzky. I don't know. It's as good a guess as any. So Point Crow, I know Point Crow, who beat LeafGreen without leveling up once. How in the absolute hell did he run Endeavor the entire time? How do you do that? Going golfing. Hey, close enough with the hockey. That's not bad, actually. Cool. Enjoy it. Hope you get some good weather. Okay. All right. You know, maybe we get level 9 here. We get that Gus, and then we go into the forest. Maybe we do that. Maybe I like the idea of that. Level 2 Pidgey. That's not going to be enough experience. I'm going to have to fight 2 of you. Very complicated but interesting video. There was, yeah, a couple of years back, I mean, between Point Crow and I think Small Ant even too, a lot of different really cool challenge videos that they did for Pokemon games. Like, I know Small Ant did one where it was like he did a run, I want to say a Fire Red. I could be wrong on the game, where he played the game without taking any damage. Like, using each gym as a checkpoint to be able to go, like, fall back on, you know, not having to start the entire game over again. But I thought it was a really cool concept, you know? Hey, Draconify, what's going on? Welcome on in, gamer. How you doing today? Happy Saturday. Chat, we got level 9 Pidgey, which means we've got Gust. Oh, now we can go running through Viridian Forest, chat. You know what that means as well? Is that on top of running through Viridian Forest, we're going to be loving our action here on the channel, loving our action on the stream. You guys should be showing that love by hitting that like button on the YouTube side of things. If you haven't done it already, it takes a moment of your time, but it is greatly appreciated by the goat here in the chair. It's the most goated thing that you could do to help the stream, aside, of course, from hitting the subscribe button if you haven't done that already. Streaming on Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon on YouTube and on Twitch. Looking forward to seeing you all now and for the future. And if you are on Twitch, they don't have a like button, but they do have a follow button, so you can definitely hit that. Similar, if not better, effect entirely. Got 2 Hundo Pokemon and Pogo. Nice, Draconified. You got a Carbink and a Hundo Eevee. Hell yeah. Hundo Eevee, that's great. And such a shame that Carbink doesn't evolve into something like Diancie, you know? No more Pokemon ideas? Oh, okay. Well, you take care of yourself then, Multiversal. Instead of hanging out, no worries. You take care. We'll catch you on the next. We'll catch you on the flip side, as it were. Came here with some friends. They're all bug catchers, too. I thought they were bug Pokemon for a second. I know that there. I was going to say, there's definitely an item over here. Another potion. Beautiful. Not a bug catcher. Okay. Bug catcher! Oh, wait a minute. No, Shadowless was right before. I should be switch training, not with Pidgey at the lead. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get Mankey up front, so I can start getting some levels for that thing. Oh, wrong move. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spidudios. And with my luck... Oh, okay, good. Caterpie. Yeah, all right. Now we do some switch train. Let's get a Reaper out there. And then we'll go back to Pidgey. Because really, what is a Caterpie to a bird? Like, the worst thing the Caterpie can do is String Shot and Tackle. 2 damage. Again, I gotta move Gust to the first slot because I'm gonna keep hitting Tackle by accident. But boy, does that make things a lot easier. Nice. It's a good start for the forest there, chat. Good start. Alright, let's do this the right way. Let's put Reaper up front. And then Pidgey will just be our nuke in the back. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer? What does that even mean? You can't jam out? I think I'm jamming out right now, man. I'm having a great time. All right. To Pidgey. To Burb. All right, Farah. So we lower our speed. Big whoop. Still probably faster than Weedle. I was going to, yeah, 100%. Ooh. Would have really liked a kill shot on that one. It doesn't matter. We'll still be all right. It might be faster than us now. It could poison, sting, and poison. I'm talking this into existence. How did I call that? How did I call that? Dude, I'm the luckiest gamer when it's working against me. Good God, man. Alright, good. Level 10 for Farah. Reaper got a level up to 5. As soon as Reaper gets low kick, we're so good to go with that. It'll be so easy to get through Brock that way. I just don't like the fact that Farah's poisoned. Things have been better, admittedly. Wow, I'm already slower than the Weedle? That's not good. That's huge. Let's go. Big hit. Big damage, Farah. Reaper getting some good experience. Farah getting some good experience. A Kakuna. Okay. Let's go to Reaper, but then I'm going to heal Farah up. Yeah, because Kakuna's not going to do anything to me. Wait, could I actually go after Kakuna with Reaper? It'll take a while, but... I think this is actually... Wait, this might... Yeah, honestly, it'll take a while, but this is where we're at. So, Chad, how's the weather today? You think this is the bug catcher that you almost fumbled your Nuzlocke on? He's got an endless team. And all this thing is going to be able to do is harden. I mean, it's going to be a slog, but bear with the chat because it's going to be good experience for Reaper. A level 7 second evolution Pokemon. Granted, it is just Kakuna, but I do imagine that Reaper's going to get pretty close to level 6 off this one. Can't go any higher. You're already hard as it can be. You can't get any harder. Wait a minute. Pause. Hold up. Wait a minute. Sweet. No. Keep it going. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No. Keep trying to harden. Beautiful crit to end it. Let's go, Reaper. Like a rock. 106. Oh, let's go. That's solid. Even better than I expected. Even better than I expected. And we got a low kick at 6. Massive. Massive! Once I get out into the grass, I can absolutely abuse every single Rattata with low kick. That's going to be a... Oh, I'm poisoned still. Damn. But that's why we got 5 antidotes for the force, because it's going to happen early. It's going to happen often. Do we try? I think, you know, honestly, let's switch train Torb up a little bit, too, because this is... Shadowless, you absolutely called it. This is the way to do it. Oh, we just replenished our antidote. I love that. No, this is the way to do it, though, for sure. Getting Pidgey to get Gust, and then the opportunity to switch train and move things around. This is absolutely huge. We'll get some experience for Torbjorn. Hey, there we go. Get him, Farah. Hey, only 14 experience needed for that. I'll take that. Let's go, Torbjorn. Leveling up. What's going on up here? I always forget. I mean, like, not that I, like, am trying to get everything in the game, but I'm like, I'm also just making sure I'm not missing all the obvious stuff. I'm pretty sure that there's a hidden item up this way that I could, like, click on each spot for. By the way, Chad, did you know about hidden items? You can find hidden items on the ground that you're literally never going to see until you just hit A on a random tile. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for saving me from my own stupidity. Okay. Hey, Farah, help me out here, because this is a Caterpie that's actually got an attacking move. I love the fact that this that Farah's got a speed boosted nature, because even when I get string shot and I lose a stage on speed, I feel confident that I am faster than the other Pokemon still. Like that's a huge thing. And when I swap out here, my stats reset, so I'm still fast AF boy for when I switch back into this Caterpie too. Level 8, you say? Oh, well then. See, even with a speed drop, I feel so confident with Pidgey. Gonna pop out for a bit. Hopefully you're still streaming when I get back. We'll see you later there, Cat. We'll be going for a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Probably about another hour or so. We'll see. Gotta go pick up the wife. The love of my life. My lovely bride. Alright, what's my team's health looking like, though? Not bad. Not too shabs. We can keep rocking and rolling here. Getting through the forest. Level 4 Caterpie. Do we feel confident with level 5 Rattata that we can take down the Caterpie? I think we can. I think we can. Aw, Torb. My guy. You gotta hit these tackles. Oh, just like that. Yeah, seriously. Now, Rattata is a fast Pokemon, but I don't think it's going to be able... Oh, actually, it does outspeed still, despite the string shot. Okay. That's kind of cool. It's definitely very good to know. Although, I think for a higher level Pokemon, a higher level Caterpie, it's going to be a different case. I know for a fact I gotta keep working with Mankey though. No, it's gotta be Reaper. Yeah, Reaper's gotta be the first Pokemon to train. Because it's the only thing that's gonna get me through Brock. Metapod? Dude, actually, I think that it only knows Harden still, so I feel like this is actually huge. Oh, it's not very effective against Bug. That's right. Okay. All right, we'll just tackle it. It's our scratch. Do the same thing that we did to the Kakuna before. It may take a minute, but we'll get some solid experience out of it. While we're getting through this battle chat, a little precursor for tomorrow, we're going to be hopping into Legends ZA and continuing on with the Mega Dimensions DLC there. After seeing the presentation and what Mega Dimensions has as a full package, yeah, I'm a little curious to get back into that and potentially finish that. I'm also going to take the carp cap off now because I just want to kind of be able to hear the game a little bit clearer. And the carp cap muffles it a lot. There we go. Much better. I feel like my head can breathe again. Playing Pokemon Emerald on Slateport Beach. Cool. Are you Nuzlocking it, or are you just going through a run normally? Chat, wake me up on this one when September ends on this one. Metapod, if you, it's like quick crit here. Quick crit. Not the way. Casual run, nice. What's your squad? There we go, Reaper. Caterpie, we'll stay switch training. We'll swap out here to Farah. And all right, now that I'm like at a point where I feel confident that I'm going to be able to get through the forest, I'm going to get to Brock, be able to battle Brock, all that. I am starting now to think ahead about encounters in the game and how to continue building out this team, how I can best continue building out this team. Also, I really do need to make sure what my level cap is. 14, okay. I cannot overlevel Pidgey. But yeah, now that I'm kind of like starting to think ahead a little bit on future encounters. Route 3, we could potentially get... I think we can finally get the Nidoran on Route 3. Let me actually take a look at that. I'm curious. Route 2 encounter was Pidgey. We got that. Route 3 encounter. We're not there yet. Viridian Forest was Caterpie. That's what it is. Okay. Route 3. Oh, Route 3, we're down to Jigglypuff and Spearow. That's it? That's kind of crazy, actually. And I think we do get Route 4 before we go into Mount Moon. But then when we're in Mount Moon, I mean, Clefairy, Geodude, Paris, Zubat. I would really prefer Geodude out of all that. Maybe Clefairy. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Zubat. It's tough to say because, like, what really does help me the most against Misty at that point, and really what helps me on Nugget Bridge and Route 25 ahead of all that, you know? Spearow, I think, is going to be the preference on Route 3. But knowing that it's a 50-50 with Clefairy is not a bad thing. Kipper the Marshtomp. Great name. Kipper, Hipper, Dipper, Yipper, Tipper, and Damien. So Marshtomp, Tailo, Dustox, Lombre, Ralts. Ooh, solid squad, Forg. All right, let's see here. Oh, well, it's a good it's a good squad. Thumbs up squad. Still haven't beat Brock? Oh no! But Shadowless, we're shouting. I was shouting out your method here to get Gust on Pidgey, and then start switch training the team. Definitely the move here. We're getting there, though. We're on our last battle in Viridian Forest here. We're getting there. Let me make sure I'm not putting myself at a disadvantage before going into the grass here. I can afford another potion. Let me just do one safely for Pidgey here. I know it's only 7 HP, but I don't want to run all the way back through the forest just to go to a Pokemon Center in Viridian City. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Why the rush? Because I want to get away from your stank-ass bugs. And your level 9 Weedle. Good comms. Absolutely. Great comms. Definitely was the way to get through Viridian Forest. Level 9 versus level 11, never forget. Oh, wow, it actually does outspeed me now. One string shot from level 9, okay. But do you resist this damage? A little bit. Still hanging on. Still hanging on just a bit. There we go. Okay. Absolutely love it when my ideas work. I absolutely love it when a plan comes together. All right. Onward and outward. We have made it through Viridian Forest, chat. Got a Score Bunny Calm Day in Pogo on March the 14th. Loving it. Get you some shiny bunny. Now, I think this is still Route 2. Yeah, okay. So I'm not too concerned on this. I want to run to the Pokemon Center really quick and heal up. And especially just log Pewter City as a location. Finally, made it to Pewter City, chat. All of 2 hours into stream. Jesus Christ. Bulbasaur dying early really set us back. Oh my god. Are you now part of a team now? Go. Am I part of a team now? What do you mean by that? Oh, I loved the Team Fork. No, it was a great team. I loved the names, and I loved the... It was a good squad. It's definitely a good diverse squad. I think it's a solid Hoenn run. How do you have an Aaron... Oh, Aaron. Not, I'm thinking of Absol. Isn't there... Is there a trade in Pewter City? I don't think there is, but for some reason I feel like... No, there's no trade in Pewter City. There's the... Fossil lab here, where you can restore your Mount Moon fossils and Old Amber. But I'm pretty sure there's no trade in Pewter City. I think the first trade is kind of close to, like, Vermilion. And at this point, damn, at this point I really just gotta, like, keep training up until I can beat Brock. Alright, so let's get Reaper up front, as he is. Perfect. And then we got a level cap of 14. Let's run Roughshod through the grass here. Any Rattata is getting low kicked into oblivion. Any Pidgey is probably going to be able to get scratched. This unfortunately, probably just going to... I'd like to beat it up with Reaper. And not have to worry about switch training so much. That's huge. That's a lot of damage. I love that. No trade in Pewter, but you can get the Old Amber, but Cut is needed. Yeah, I was going to say, you can't get it early in this game, unfortunately. Same with Cut. Hey, Blue, take care of yourself. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one, gamer. Have a wonderful Saturday. Pidgeotto. Can we beat up Pidgey with Mankey? Can this just all be Reaper straight up just training through this grass? Because I think like that would be the best case for me. Like if we get Reaper up to like level 12, I'll feel so good. It's so doable. It's so doable. Where do you get the Old Amber Imputer, by the way, Shadowless? Because I was trying to remember where you get that in this game. Oh, wait. No, you get the Old Amber Imputer. That's right. You get it from the museum, and then you go restore it down in Cinnabar. That's what it is. I had that location wrong at first. See, I love that. That's great damage. I want to do that to every rock Pokemon that Brock has. And by everyone, I mean just the Geodude and the Onix, because that's all he has. One of these days, I do have to play Radical Red, because I would love to see what Brock's team is like. Because I know in that game, it's a lot more like the animes where he's got Vulpix, and I think even Croagunk. Like, that would be kind of cool to see. And plan for, you know? Because, like, that's the best thing about Nuzlocke. And even it's so fun, too, because even in Fire Red, Leaf Green, like, games that I've played for years, and, like, you know, even the mere fact of, like, it just being Kanto, like, the strategy and preparation and maneuvering to just get through in a Nuzlocke, it's a lot of fun. The game just challenged me with a double battle. It made a blunder and an attempt for... See, what the game didn't understand is that you're not in the game with it. You're not in the room with it. It's in the room with you. Another streamer I watched got the bill and stopped, so he hasn't beaten Misty yet. You should beat Misty. I don't have that kind of time today. If we didn't lose Bulbasaur early, we might have. But I don't have that kind of time today, unfortunately. At this point, no. I ain't getting on no plane. What is this reference to? Because I'm pitying the fool. Oh, an A-Team reference. Wait a minute. I love it when a plan comes together. Yes. Okay. Took me a second. Am I part of the A-Team now? Okay. That makes sense. I misread the part where it says the A-Team. I thought it was, are you part of a team now? I completely misread that. Yes. Good reference. B.A. Baracus. I ain't getting on no damn plane, fool. That was a terrible impersonation. I'm better with my Soldier 76 impersonation. Alright, let's heal up here. Look at the little Jigglypuff in the corner. It looks like it has seen some shit. Oh my god. It is 1,000 yards staring. Please blink, Jigglypuff. Blink once if you're okay. You good? Still hasn't blinked. And suddenly I'm getting sleepy. No, I didn't want to do it again. I wanted to talk to your trainer. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Are they trading or battling on their Game Boy Advances? Oh, you're trading in Clefairy for a Pikachu, huh? Why don't you just go into the forest for one? Because that kid's a better trainer, apparently. What? What? Tell me something good about yourself. What's your profile? What's your What the hell? I'm a Pokemon friend. Yes. Sure. I'm so confused. I don't know what that is. Jigglypuff would absolutely win a staring contest. It's terrifying, too. Meowscarada. Wait, Meowscarada? Who's Meowscarada? Where's the Old Rod and Emerald? It is in Dewford. It's at a, the fisherman that's just below the dock that you get off with Mr. Briney's boat. It's, he has it. You just gotta talk to him. Jigglypuff is never okay. Not a single thought behind those eyes. That's a fact. Jigglypuff really has seen some tragedy. Seen some things, man. A lot of pain behind those eyes. A lot of tragedy. Erica and Radical. Oh, Erica and Radical Red. Got it. Has a Meowscarada. That fits. I feel like that fits a lot for her motif, her personality. The flowery cat. Like, if cats belong in bodegas, Meowscarada belongs in a greenhouse, like, botany shop. Like, definitely belongs in a flower shop. It makes so much sense. Alright, I think... What's the way do I want to do this? I definitely want to get Reaper at least to level 10 before I go into the gym. I think that is definitely a safe level to start with. Because if I can get up to level 12 by the time I'm battling Brock, I'll feel really good. 14 would be best, obviously, but I just don't want to... I'm getting ahead of myself and rushing because I don't want to take all that time. Even though I know it's the smarter, safer thing to do. Give me like a level 6 Pokemon here. Brother, that is the opposite. That's the lowest Pokemon level that you can find in the wild. What do you mean level 2? What do you mean level 2? Yuck, man. All right. You know what? What is it the kids say these days? YOLO? Bro, honestly, I've been making that joke for about 10 years now, and that's probably not what the kids say these days. That's probably not anymore. Well, damn. Oh, wait a minute. I was about to go to the gym, but I think the first trainer has a Sandshrew. You know what? Pidgey can handle that. We could switch train Mankey and Pidgey could handle that. Because it won't get hurt by Sand Attack, because Keen Eye. And it won't get hit by a ground move if it's got one, because it's flying. Yeah, we actually handle Sandshrew pretty well. It's just the one trainer, Jesus Christ. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock! It's like, really? Because I feel like I'm like 10 feet, actually. What up, Dragonic? Welcome on in on the Twitch side. Battling Camper Liam here in the gym, the Buter City gym for our first battle. Oh god, he starts with a level 10 Geodude. Okay. Okay. Not my favorite thing to have started against. I was going to say, Defense Curl seems like the right move for you for Geodude, though. Does it know rollout? Does it do Defense Curl rollout in this generation? I mean, in the generation, definitely, but I don't know if it knows rollout at this point yet. Tackle. Okay, we live with that. What? What do you mean, that level of damage? 17 damage? What do you mean? Doing well today, Dragonic. How about yourself? That was horrible for a second. Sandshrew. Yeah, I was going to say, this is... We're going to stay here, but then we're going to switch so that we can get the experience for Reaper. Doing good. Loving to hear that. Loving hearing that. All right. Wish us luck here, chat. God, because if Sandshrew knows rollout, that's a problem. Oh, that's so bad. Does Sandshrew know rollout? Oh, God. That's such a big issue here. You know what? I'm not going to run a risk here. I'm going to start lowering your accuracy. Scratch. Okay. Drop a little bit more sand in your eyes there. Oh, that's a lot of damage. How did you hit me through 2 sand attacks? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What is my terrible luck? As usual. Me a crit. You've got sand in your eyes twice. But nah, it's okay. Just keep scratching me. It's completely okay for you to hit me every single time. 4 times now. 4 times. 3rd sand attack. +4 defense? Must be wearing... Honestly, it must be wearing shades or goggles or something, you know? Safety goggles. Goodness gracious. -3 accuracy. +5 defense. Hurrah. Thank goodness. It only took 3 sand attacks. Sandshrew totally built... Jesus Christ, man. No! 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 I wanted to heal! I wanted to heal! Oh, thank God. Oh! Fourth sand attack. It's like sand attack increased this thing's accuracy. Are you kidding me? Thank goodness. Farah, oof, man, we needed that. I gotta get my ass back in the grass. There's no shot Mankey is taking on this gym. I mean, I know it's just Geodude and Onix, but even Geodude putting hands on Mankey like that to start off? That's rough, man. Alright, we learned a lesson on that gym. We learned a lesson on that battle. We are not ready. Honestly, though, good. That was a litmus test, because I was getting really confident, and I needed to be humbled right there. I definitely needed to be humbled right there. Like, if I had just gone in with an absolute head full of confidence and been as unprepared as I feel like I currently am, yeah, I gotta be really careful about that. You're not wrong, Dragonic. I love how the alert's gone and Patrick's still screaming in my ear. It's off screen and he's like, "Careful, SpongeBob!" I just want to see something real quick. I just want to see one thing real quick.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
That I can definitely do as well. I just wanted to see one thing real quick. It's just, yeah, how easy, how nice it would have been if you didn't die! I did it off camera, but let me do it on camera. Hang on. There we go. All right. Sorry, I just had to have a little bit of rage out there for a second there, chat. All right, let's go. I do really believe that I feel better about Reaper being at level 12 going into that battle. I really just think that Geodude being at level 12 with the opportunity to throw hands on me the way it just did before, I can't. I lose Mankey, I lose the run. You know, it's as simple as that. And it may take a second or so, chat, but we're gonna make it work. We are gonna make it work. I almost wonder if I should go into the forest, actually, because there's high-level Pokemon in the forest. Rattata level 5. I can work with that. I think that might be the highest thing that I take right there, or that I can battle. Jesus, take the wheel type of moment. You're not wrong, man. Yo, Cthulhu, take this wheel real quick. Steer the reins. Apollo, take the wheel. Alright. Yeah, I think battling the bugs is going to be a little bit better. Because, I mean, like, you're going to be able to get, like, level 6 Weedle in here. Metapod, just like that. See, I mean, like, it's good experience gain, you know? You definitely can't lose Mankey for Brock. Very true. If I were you, I'd get to level 14 for the Onix. I mean, it's definitely the safer bet. It is definitely the safer bet, you know? I mean, because Mankey defensively is not a very strong Pokemon. That is the biggest issue that I run into. Because, like, we just saw it before. Like, a crit from Geodude did, like, 17 damage to this thing. It's a lot. Hope I can take on Onix. Guys, you're not making me feel any more confident about this. This is definitely the right place to be for the training, though. I mean, already the Metapod, already the level 5 Weedle. Like, I mean, this is where I should be. What does Onix have at 14, though? I mean, it's going to have Bind, probably Tackle, I think Harden. And does it have Rage? I think Brock teaches it Rage. Geodude gave me the hands because that's all it's got, you know what I mean? He's all hands, no ass. Oh, come on. Losing Bulbasaur is most definitely a devastating loss, but the run is still savable. And that's the best part, honestly, because it's the thing. If I didn't catch Mankey, I probably should have just reset right there, because that's the thing. Like, sacking Bulbasaur but gaining Mankey is the only thing that keeps us in the run against Brock. Like, this is the true hard mode. Forget Charmander. This is the true hard mode. Lose your starter in a Nuzlocke and go with a Mankey. That's your option against Brock. Oh, you want your backup Pokemon? Here's a bird. You want another backup Pokemon? Here's a rat. Don't forget my friend, the Cocoon. Make it a nope. All right, back to the training. Back to the grind, chat. Chat, while I'm grinding here, be sure to be grinding your thumb onto that like button and hitting the like button early and often on the YouTube side to let the algorithm know that you guys are enjoying yourselves, and more goats just like yourselves could be enjoying themselves here in our lovely farm fam, aka the Barnyard. Like, sub, hit that notification bell on the YouTube side so you never miss a short or a stream. If you're on the Twitch side, they don't have a like button, but be sure to hit the follow button either way, because that's the best thing that you can do for free to help out the channel. Much appreciated, chat. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with Goatly as we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon through Pokemon LeafGreen. Holy crap, I get Karate Chop. That's a game changer. That's an actual game changer. I'm so glad we just got that. Because low kick does damage based on the weight of the Pokemon. Karate, I was going to say 60, but 50, and a high crit chance also. Oh my god, that is so huge. Now, if we just get to 12, I will feel really confident about going against Onix. Even though, honestly, I think low kick would probably end up doing more damage to Onix than Karate Chop because it is such a heavy Pokemon. Onix is Tackle, Bind, Harden, and Rock Tomb. Oh, Rock Tomb is interesting. Stab Rock Tomb against Mankey could be a problem. Definitely is a huge issue against anything else that I have. I mean, like, that's the... It's the Rock Tomb now. I mean, that's the biggest thing I got to worry about. Geodude is not so much of a worry. It's going to have Tackle, Defense Curl, maybe a ground move, maybe like Sand Attack. Welcome back, Cat. Welcome on in, gamer. The run's still alive. We're still rocking and rolling. We are through Viridian Forest, just getting ourselves ready to battle Brock. We've got our level 11 Mankey here with Karate Chop now. We've got our level 11 Pidgey hanging out with Gust. Metapod level 7, Rattata level 5 or 6, I forget exactly which one, but really the biggest thing is that we just need to have our Mankey be the key factor alive through Brock, keeping us alive there, I believe, is that? What up, Stormtrooper in a business suit? Welcome on in. I'm somewhat tempted to get one of the older games. Listen, I mean, what really sold me is the fact that you can do the events native to the game without any sort of event ticket, and I've never done them before in like, when they were... you know, the cartridge games. So I'm really that sold me. Seeing in the presentation yesterday that you can transfer Pokemon from this to home also sold me. So I mean not to say that, you know, it needs to be the reason that you get the game or that you should get the game, but if you're, you know, thinking about it, you're on the fence, just know that those are some contributing factors that for why I immediately went to get the game. Not immediately, but like was willing to make the jump for the game, you know? Because, I mean, getting the chance to do the Ho-Oh encounter, the Lugia encounter, Deoxys, finally shiny hunt those for the first time ever. Like, I really, like, that's something to me that really spoke to me, and especially as a content creator, like, definitely want to be doing more of, and, like, it's just, yeah. Plus, it's the 30th anniversary of the original run of these games back in, you know, the red, blue, red and green, really, but I just red, blue, yellow for the sake of it in the Americas. It's a good time. It's a really good time. So I'm glad you guys are here. Enjoy, relax, like, sub, follow. Let's get to level 12 with Reaper, and then we'll go beat Brock up. Shiny. No, damn. Okay. You never know. You got to call your shot every now and then. Big ol' critties. Chat, if you thought you had to grind in any sort of later generation Pokemon game, welcome to Generation 1 grinding, baby. Ooh, yeah. Just wait till I get the experience share and it doesn't give experience to the entire party. Oh, yeah. Just wait till we get the experience share and it steals half of the experience that would have been given to the battling Pokemon for the Pokemon that is holding the item. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to see a crit immediately take out Mankey. Why do you gotta speak such evil voodoo into the universe, Storm? What is that? What is that? Why you... Wake up, sip the haterade, enter chat. It was a crit from this Mankey that took out our starting Bulbasaur. I suppose it would be fitting if it was a crit to take out this Mankey as well and end the run. Because ain't no shot we get through Brock if Mankey dies. Ain't no shot. BRB bringing in the groceries. Enjoy the grocery trip there. Be safe, Shadowless. Little Tully. We love a Tully. Here, Stella. I don't know when Stella jumped up on the bed, but now she's curled up, chilling. Aww. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. We got this, Reaper. Come on. Alright, I'll take that. Thank you for missing. Just out of curiosity, I just wanted to see what Mankey's stats are. Its physical attack, 22. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's a decent stat. It's such a frail. It's such a shame that this thing is such a frail Pokemon. Like Mankey Primeape, such a glass cannon of a Pokemon. Annihilate finally gets some good defensive stats, but I mean, up to that point, man, it's no shock that this thing is quick to pass. Come on, Metapod. Metapod or Kakuna. Which I don't think I've seen a wild Kakuna here. I've seen a wild Metapod. I saw a pig. How about that? All right, then. Call that a premonition. Imagine a shot. Dude, I know. Oh. I'm sitting here thinking to myself as we're grinding and just randomly training through the forest. I'm like, what if we do get a random shiny, you know? Like, it's the possibility. I've seen people already getting shinies in a game that is 8,192 odds. Like, Bald Gamer, just the other night, was doing a run where he had to reset a Nuzlocke. I think it was just a Nuzlocke. I don't think he was shiny hunting yet. And he just reset a run, and his first reset, he got a shiny Bulbasaur. I was like, are you friggin' kidding me? What are the friggin' odds? I mean, I know what the odds of that are. It's 1 in 8,192, but still, I was like, dude, hell yeah. Like, I've seen people getting shiny, like, Rattatas and Pidgeys, like, early game shinies. It's impressive, man. I'm happy for him. I wish it was me, but, you know, listen, my time will come when it's appropriate, you know? Everything happens for a reason, right, chat? Just like speaking Kakuna's appearance into existence. Now I've seen everything in Viridian Forest. It's so funny, too. After our Caterpie encounter, we saw the Pikachu for the first time. And last time. Who else can't wait for Brock to end the run? Gareth, why? Why we do? Why, man? Why are we hating? Why are we hating? I'm just gonna get my shiny here real quick, and then we'll go heal up, and then go to Brock. And never mind. I'm not gonna get my shiny at all. Well then. I am a little scared going into this gym. Maybe I get to 13. You know, there's nothing wrong with taking the time to get to 13. Let's just do that. Taking the time to get to 14, it's a lot of time. Still probably worth it, but let's get to 13. I will feel a lot better about it at this point. I just... Place your bets on Brock or Goatly. Who's getting better odds right now, Brock or Goatly? Who's the favorite? Who's the underdog? Over under 0.5 deaths on the team here. Over under. That's a good wager right there. Between it's not a matter of who's going to win between Brock or Goat. It's a matter of, does Goat take a loss on the team or no? Because if yes, here's the thing. Mankey goes, game's over. Runs over, no shot. We find a way through that battle. But if Mankey lives, great success. Tremendous success. Unbelievable success. I'm not hating. I'm chaotic. One could argue that Gareth is the true Professor Chaos. I missed the days where Metapod was a experience gain of 108 points. Now it's 42. Shiny. Damn. I just wanted to run the grass a little bit. Yeah, maybe we'll get... You know. I don't expect to get a shiny until I'm actually dedicatedly shiny hunting. And even then, it's going to take, like, 10, 20, 30, 40 hours. It's going to take a long time. Like, shiny hunting in Gen 1 through 3 is so not for the meek. That's why I, like... There are so many creators in the community. Like, just to name a couple off the top of my head, I know Nora in the Future. I know Sauce McGavin. But, like, those of them that have... Those creators that have taken the time to hunt anything at 8,192 odds, you have my utmost respect. It's crazy that I still get more experience out of the Viridian Forest than I do out of just north of the Viridian Forest. I guess it's also because the encounter pool for north of Viridian Forest is the exact same as it would be south of Viridian Forest, and so it scales appropriately to that. It is what it is. How does a Karate Chop do against you, Metapod? Not even half. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, we're getting there. I think my lucky is fine with shiny Lanoon. Full odds and Sword and Shield. That's pretty cool. The Galarian Lanoon. It's a gorgeous shiny. My wife and I, when we were traveling a couple years back, we were sitting in line for like a drive-through, and we both got the exact same Pokemon Go Galarian Zigzagoon encounter that were both shiny. It was like twin shiny. It was incredible. The new catch animation for Weewalt has a new catch sound. I thought I did hear that in the trailer yesterday. I hope that they keep the sparkles from the Legends games for shinies in Weewalt, especially if it's an open world game. Like, please do not repeat the mistakes of Scarlet Violet. Please do not repeat the mistakes of Scarlet Violet. At this point, it is such a massive accessibility feature Like, for people who need it, let alone the people who just want it. Like, it... I really hope we do not backslide on that. The graphics of the game look like they've absolutely taken every lesson to heart and moved on from it. Like, so I hope that they heard every criticism on that part, and they were like, all right, let's do better next time. Winds and Waves, please. Yeah, exactly. Needs the shiny sound. 100%. 100%. At least a shiny sound, if not the shiny sound. You know, I mean, like, if you want to be a little different about it and make your mark as a different title in the mainline series, like, then make your mark, but at least have that accessibility feature be present, you know? Oh, 100% Storm. No, because, like, that's the thing. Like, I go to Shiny Hunted Scarlet Violet now, and I mean, like, we were doing the one yesterday between Q-Font and Corviknight. Like, I mean, you got to be really looking at those things, you know? Your eyes, and that's the thing. You're straining your eyes so hard. Like, we as gamers, we don't need to be doing that, you know? Or rather, like, we can do it, but don't make us have to, you know? Because, like, in every other game that's not open world for Pokemon, you're going to know very obviously that the Pokemon is shiny in front of you because it makes the sparkles, it shows the icon. Like, it's like in a case like this, it's very linear, like 2D. Like, you're going to know it's a shiny. But, like, in the open world game, if you don't have that sound or a visual effect to let you know, like, it's just, you're going to run right by it and almost never know sometimes. Especially the ones, like, the shinies that don't show up very well. Like, I'm amazed I saw the 2 Q-Font that I did yesterday. That's, like, really not that noticeable of a shiny. You get the same conversation about, like, a Garchomp even, too. If you wanted to go shiny hunting wild Garchomp. But, you get the idea that I'm saying here. I think everybody kind of agrees with that. You know what I mean? And at least they did add it for ZA. Yeah, exactly. I feel bad for the hard of hearing that just got the Scarlet Violet experience. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's an accessibility feature now that I just don't see how you take that away. What up, TTV Connor? How's it going, gamer? How does Lugia Ho-Oh Deoxys work in this game, as didn't you need a pass before? Yeah, so my understanding, Connor, is that it is a post-game event. So once you become champion, once you beat the Elite Four, from my understanding, from what I've seen online, the tickets for the events just show up in your inventory. You might have to go talk to Professor Oak, but that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to in my own run, because back on the Game Boy games, I never had the opportunity to do any of those events. So this is my first experience with it on the Switch system. That's why one of the reasons why I'm very thankful for the opportunity to play this on the Switch. One of the reasons why I'm very quick to getting it upon release. You know what I mean? Does the shiny charm work in this game as usual? I'm going to assume. I have to be completely honest with you, Connor. I don't know if there is a shiny charm in Gen 3. I really don't know. I mean, if there is a shiny charm... Yeah, Cat, I was going to say, I think it's all just base 8,192. Gens 1 through 3 are not for the weak. There's no shiny charm till Gen 5. Gen 1 through 4 are not for the weak. Dude, I'm telling you, if y'all play... This Gen 3... Okay, understand something here. Gen 3 perfected these games. Let me point this way. Gen 3 perfected these games. Fire Red and Leaf Green made Red and Blue 10 out of 10 games. Phenomenal. Some of the best the franchise has ever seen. But understand that in Generation 1, not the Gen 3 remakes, Generation 1, Red and Blue were some of the buggiest POS games of all time. Tremendous franchise. I mean, obviously Pokemon carries the test of time. Obviously Gen 1 walked so that Gen 2 could run and Gen 3 could follow beyond that. It's amazing Gen 2 got made for how buggy Gen 1 was. And how many, like, exploits that you could get through with Gen 1. And, like, yeah, how hard it was at sometimes, man. But yeah, it's not for the meek. It's definitely they present the challenges. I think it's a good example though of like something that I've thought of and said for a while though. Like games these days are a lot, I don't want to say easier, but they're presented in a much more linear focus, a much more like, hey, here's your objectives type of focus than games previously were. Like there's definitely a lot more thought and problem solving involved with the older games. Like, how do you overcome this challenge? How do you overcome, like, example, how do we beat Brock in a Nuzlocke without our Bulbasaur that we lost on Route 22? Simple. The way we just kind of like, well, I don't want to assume that we're going to beat him, but we're going to give it a shot right now and figure it out. Chat, wish me luck. Let's hit that like button on YouTube, sub, follow, all that fun stuff. Wish me some luck. We're battling Brock. 2 hours and 15 minutes in because we lost our friggin' starter. Charms are technically a thing just for eggs, if I remember. I don't know. I don't remember hearing about charms until I was older as a fan, so I feel like if there was another charm in Gen 1 through 4, I don't know what it would be. Could really crave a sandwich in Gen 3 for real, honestly. Sandwich, some curry, you know, whatever your shiny hunting method of choice is. I love when a game throws you into it and goes, good luck, buddy. There you go. Right out the door. 10 years old. Go fight the wild Pokemon in the tall grass. Good luck. So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. Hey, yo. My Pokemon are all rock-hard. Hey, yo? And have true grit determination. That's right. My Pokemon are all the rock type. You're gonna challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then. Show me your best. Wish me all the luck in the world, chat, because if we lose Mankey, we done. That's that. But we don't need luck, chat. We've got Reaper the Mankey, and we've got the most goated folks out there to slam that like button and show us the luck that we need and the love that we need. Let's get it, chat. Brock, you're the one who needs the luck. Let's go. Geodude level 12. Let's go. Kicking things off. We're gonna do we karate chop or low kick this thing? I think we karate chop this thing. We outspeed it for sure. We hit him with a karate chop, high crit chance. No crit. Unfortunate, but that's all right. That's all right. Tackle from the Geodude, 8 damage. Not ideal, but we can make it work. There's the crit. That would have been nice a turn ago. Would have been fantastic a turn ago. All right, here we go, chat. Solid experience. Level 14 Onyx. I'm curious, before I hit this move, I want to see... I feel like low kick would be a good move here. I do feel like Onyx... What is your weight? You are 463 pounds. I feel like that's one of the higher weights, man. I feel like low kick's got to be the move here. Oh, baby! Tackle from Onyx. That was a crit. That took me from, what, 28 down to 13. That's 15. Okay, so half of that. I'm still in crit range here. But we outspeed. No way. Oh, thank goodness. Is it a speed tie with Onyx? No shot. Is Mankey that slow, or is Onyx that fast? It doesn't matter, baby, because we got our first badge. Let's go, chat. Reaper to level 14, hitting that level cap as we pass it. Let's go. Boulder badge in hand. On screen. Let's go, chat. Big old W's. Thank you, Shadowless. Now I know why, because I'm getting Let's Go Pikachu mixed up. Oh, that's right. Yes, the charms were in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Yes, 100%. Boulder badge in hand. We lose our starter. We keep rocking and rolling, baby. Let's go. All right. No losses. No losses. The only one was our Bulbasaur on Route 22. Mankey and Onyx speed tie is crazy. I genuinely never would have predicted that at all. I would have thought Mankey has speed on Onyx all day, every day. Although, I gotta be honest, I guess Onyx is like that rock tunneling snake, so he is kind of surprisingly fast. Onyx has a space speed of 70? What is Mankey's? Oh my god, they both have the same speed. They literally are a speed tie. That's insane. Oh my god. We got really lucky, chat. We did get really lucky. And I'm freaking thrilled about it. Oh. Chat, slam that like button for the W. Let's go, baby. All right. And you know what? We can go grab the old amber quickly from the museum here as well. I think it's... it's that guy. Oh, no, wait. You need to get cut because it's the guy behind the counter that has the old amber. Right? Or is it this guy? One of these scientists. Damn, I think I was wrong. I think it was the guy that's... Or is it this guy? Old man over here. Did you go with my idea of getting level 14 and then challenging, or did it go with the lower level? I went in at 13. I went in at 13, and we came out with the W there, Shadowless. Got to level 14 as a result of the battle, but we didn't need it. Yeah, it's that scientist back there that I need to get the old amber from. Or not need, but I can get the old amber from, and I need to get cut to cut that tree right there in order to do it. So... let's go heal up at the Pokemon Center, and then we'll run on out to Route 3. We'll get an encounter there. We can either get Spearow or Clefairy, as we've previously gotten Rattata and Pidgey on earlier routes. Yeah, but I don't know if you saw it, Shadowless. We had the speed tie between Mankey and Onix there. It was crazy. Level 13 Mankey and level 14 Onix speed tied. Guys, could you imagine if I got crit by the Onix on the tackle on the tie? That would have been game over. It would have been absolutely game over. I would have had Pidgey tackling Onix, and it would have been Bad News Bears. Oh, look at this little helpful aid from Professor Oak. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Ah, the running shoes. The running shoes changed this game. Ah. I remember when I first played Fire Red Leaf Green and I got the running shoes here, I was like, oh, dude, the fact that I can actually now sprint in Generation 1 makes me so happy. Oh, these are from Mom. Okay. Hey, man, Looney Tunes was a product of another era, that's for sure. All right, we can switch train a little bit more, I think, here. I'm kind of curious, though. I don't know what the level of the Pokemon in front of me are. I know I'm going to be dealing with a lot of normal types, so honestly, Mankey, or Reaper being the way he is really good. Let's kind of switch train with Metapod here and get the Butterfree. What do you say? Almost got a fifth of the mons at the same level as Squirtle. Hey, man, you're almost there. Almost there, cat. Janice sent out Pidgey. Uh-oh. Wartortle, Squirtle, same thing, you know? Do what I mean, not what I say. Alright, so we'll switch train into Pidgey. I wasn't expecting that one. But that's fine. We still got Keen Eye, so if you want to throw some pocket sand at me, that would have been... That's your own detriment. A crit tackle would have been bad, actually, Gareth. I disagree. I can appreciate your perspective, but respectfully, I disagree. Another Pidgeotto? Fine. You know what? I can switch train again. Why not? Let's get some... I'd love to get to level 8 here for Metapod. Not a shot with this switch train, though. No way. Not going to be enough experience. It would be great. Where's the grass on Route 3? Is it right below me, or I think it's further into the route? Because I really want to get my encounter. Yeah, I'm not going to be a fool here and run the risk of losing my Pidgey in a stupid, meaningless trainer battle like this. There we go. Alright, level 12 for Farah. Decent amount of experience for Mercy. Another move, perhaps? Whirlwind? Nah. Whirlwind actually isn't full. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's an item down here somewhere. I really want to say that there is a hidden item down here somewhere. I guess not, though. All right. Let me... Do I quickly run back to the Pokemon Center for Farah? I think I do. And now that I can actually run, it makes it a lot easier. Can I run on the PC? No, I cannot run on the PC. I wish I could. Just sprint up to the counter, dive to the healing machine. Like, wait, heal, please. All right, and we're still switch training Metapod. With a bug catcher here. Okay, so that's fine. So I saw you in Viridian Forest. Cool. You shouldn't have encountered me then, because you know what I did to those trainers. I tried to buy LeafGreen. It says down for maintenance. Really? That's interesting. What, maybe try to reset your system, Connor. It is also possible that, I mean, it is entirely possible that the eShop is down right now. But that's weird. Audio keeps cutting out for some reason. Refresh the browser, Shadowless. Just do a quick refresh of the page. I'm IT support over here, chat. Have you tried turning Godolphin on again? Colton bringing out the Weedle. That's fine. I'll do the same switch train thing I've been doing. Stella. Oh, you baby girl. I'm such a lucky cat, Dad. It worked? Oh, let's go, Connor. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping. I wasn't expecting. I was hoping. I'm glad that that worked. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that poor burb. Hey, listen, you know, it could be worse for that Spearow cat. It could get, like, a Pikachu Thunderbolt that could take out an entire pack of, like, 100 Spearow. So, like, don't feel too bad. Because it could always be worse for that bird. It could be in Kentucky. It could be fried. It could be chicken. Now I'm hungry. I'm glad it did. It could been because I had Legends Arceus open as well. It could be one or the other, you know? I'm just glad that it worked out regardless. I got level 8 with Mercy. Beautiful. Oh, it keeps cutting out randomly, so I have to reload the stream. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shadowless. Is it like a bandwidth thing? Like a buffering thing? Because I would imagine that's kind of more the case. Hey, anytime, Connor. I'm just glad that I know a little bit about a lot and a lot about a little. Oh, Caterpie with the Barnyard Sturdy. We don't need that. We do not need that. What the hell was that? Not me worrying about the white flash of light that I saw outside, considering what's going on in the Middle East right now. Jesus Christ, man. Just the audio, though I'm watching on mobile, so I'm switching to PC. Okay, yeah, it could be the mobile browser, too. I usually have issues with YouTube on mobile versus YouTube on browser. Around you and just go get an encounter. Can I do the same thing with you? I was gonna say there's definitely someone behind that trainer. I knew that. You can't get out of this battle here. You got one or the other. Four bugs, four boogs. Kicking things off with Weedle. The only unfortunate thing I would say of playing this on console versus playing this on emulator is the lack of the speed up button. Because being able to speed through the text and animations, ooh boy, that's such a game changer sometimes. Kakuna, I think we stick with Metapod to beat Kakuna. Because that should be a decent amount of experience. I think Kakuna's only going to have Harden here anyway. So we just slog through this one for a little bit, you know? Welcome back from the ads there, Twitch. Oh, Mercy. How you going to miss? Mercy. Mercy. And now it's +2. Oh, think of the experience, Goat. Think of the experience. It's worth it for the experience. You could take the time, or you could go fast. Think of the experience, Goat. Think of how fast you're going to get level 9 on this battle. Think of how much closer you'll be to Butterfree at that point. Think of the experience, Goat. You got this. You got this. Patience is a virtue. It's a testament of the labor of love that is progress, growth, evolution. Andrew being the GOAT, dropping the links on the YouTube side. Thank you very much, gamer guys. If you want to hang out with the Barnyard between the streams, join the Discord. Follow that link that Andrew put in the chat there. If you guys want to become a member of the Barnyard as well and enjoy all the perks of membership as well, follow that link. But also connect with Goldie everywhere by hitting the link tree through the socials there. Kat, thank you for dropping the same on the Twitch side there, gamer. Appreciate you very much. The true MVPs of the Barnyard, the true GOATs. I may just be Goatly Goat, but it is you who are the GOATs of the Barnyard. I think for Twitch, it's actually command subscribe. No, what is it? It's command sub? I don't know what it is on Twitch, actually. Because the subscribe command goes straight to YouTube. I'll have to look into the follow command on Twitch. Okay. All right. Damn, Goatly, you won't be able to get Primeape until Erica. Nah, don't tell me that's the level. Surge is 24. What's Primeape? 25? I think it is 25. Dude, that sucks. No. Not this way. Mankey's so weak, though. Defensively, so weak. Like, I'm glad that we managed to make it through Brock the way we did, you know? Erica's level 29, so you just barely able to get it. So what is it? 20? What's the evolution for Primeape? 28? 28. Okay. So we're halfway there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, Mankey on a chair. Whoa, Slinky down the stairs. Won't be able to get Pidgeot until after Erica for Koga. And that, you know, it could be worse. I mean, at least I'll have Pidgeotto for Erica. That's, I think I get Pidgeotto at 16, actually. Wait a minute. I could get Pidgeotto before I even get into Mountain Moon. I get another Metapod or Kakuna to battle? Oh, that's... Oh, I hit B by accident. Oh, man. Fine, whatever. We'll just do this. We'll just take the experience for Farah. That's actually a decent amount. I'll take that. Cool. Alright, so... Here's my thing. I really want to get my encounter down here first, okay? I don't really want to be battling too many peeps. But let's do it, because I think this is another bug catcher. Yeah, I get Pidgeotto before Misty, 100%. I get Pidgeotto. I could literally get Pidgeotto going into Mount Moon. What is... Hey, Shadowless, while you're checking things out, what is the level cap with Misty? Misty, that... You read my mind already. So the cap is 21. I like that. See, and I am glad then that I am switch training and leveling up Mercy to be Butterfree, and I will eventually will be doing the same thing for Torbjorn to get... I can get Raticate before Misty. I can get to level 20 with Oh, that's huge. Because that Starmie's going to be a bastard. Starmie's one of the strongest Pokemon in Generation 1. And, like, especially Misty Starmie, man, if you're not ready for it, that thing takes you down. Because I'm pretty sure it's got Psychic. So Mankey's going to be pretty useless in that battle. Or Psybeam or something. It's got something. Give me a Metapod. Yeah, baby! Alright, let's go. Metapod v Metapod. It's like that one episode of the anime, chat. Metapod! Harden! But she does have a Starmie, so yeah, exactly. We're on the same page here, Metapod. Metapod. Jesus Christ. We're on the same page here, Shadowless. So whenever I fought my rival, I skipped Missy and lost the whole team. Ah, boo. Nobody liked that. Alright, level 11. This actually could genuinely get me Butterfree. We're going to go through the patience of this one again, chat, but this one genuinely could get me Butterfree. As long as I have enough tackles. Because that's going to be something to consider here. I've got 16 left. I should be alright. I feel like 16 tackles will work. Butterfree might be able to carry you for Misty Starmie due to the part bug. Oh, you're so right! But do I get a bug attack on Butterfree? Like, when do I get, like, Leech Life or Bug Bite or anything like that? Or Bug Buzz doesn't exist in Gen 3. What's the first bug move that Butterfree learns on level up? Because I don't think there's no bug TMs. But there's no bug TMs at all in Gen 1, are there? I don't think there's a single... Maybe X-Scissor. I think X-Scissor might be the only bug move TM in Gen 1. And even then, I don't even think it was a bug move in Gen 1. I think it was a normal type move in Gen 1. Butterfree, though, could be a very strong carry. I could see Butterfree and I could see Pidgeotto being very helpful. Getting Raticate to that point would be also very helpful. Geodude would be the worst encounter for me in Mount Moon at that point, though. I think actually, at that point, I think I'd also want to get Zubat. Because Zubat has Leech Life. That would be huge. Also, keep in mind to my newer generation fans, Leech Life does not do 80 base power like it does in the newer generations. It's like a 20 or 30 base power in Gens 1 through 3. Oh, no. Why are you sorry, Shadowless? What happened? What fresh hell am I awaiting? That's got to be it, right? Butterfree? Bah! Let's go. Huge. With the modest nature, that's so big, dude. God, I love that. All right. Our first fully evolved Pokemon on the squad, chat. Of course it was going to be Butterfree. Actually, that being... I just realized I never changed the Caterpie on the screen here to Metapod. But that's fine, because now it's a Butterfree. Come on. Just work with me here, buddy. Work with me here, Butterfree. There we go. Hey! Look at that. Oh, I forgot you learned Confusion this early. Huge! Thank you for the posture check. Anubis, how's it going, gamer? There's no bug-type TMs that can learn either. Yeah. Butterfree's only bug-type level move is Silverwind in the 40s. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the issue. That's that Gen 1 BS. So I kind of really do need Zubat out of Mount Moon. I never thought in my life I'd say that. But Route 3, what do we got? I can only get Spearow or Clefairy here. This is dupes. I'm going to run away from this one. What do we got? Let me see Clefairy. Let me see Spearow. I prefer Clefairy at this point for the diversity of it. 2.5 hours down. 5 more to go. You got this. Last day vibes, Anubis. You got this. That time should be flying today. You can get Nidoran here too? No, I can't. Well, it's Spearow anyway, so there we go. That's the encounter. I don't think you can get Nidoran here in Gen 3. I think you could get Nidoran here in Gen 1. I could be wrong on that, though. All right, Spearow. You get Gust, so I don't want to be in here with Butterfree. I don't want to be in here with Reaper. Let's go to Farah, who's already hurt a little bit. Okay. Could be worse. Let me tackle you, because, I mean, it's all stab at this point because of the normal and the flying types. Okay. Okay. Chuck a ball. It is a Route 3 encounter. Look it up on... Okay, that's fair. Hey, listen, I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it. It's unfortunate that we didn't get it, but it's good to know that it exists. Oh, damn. So close. You're lowering my attack here. I don't want to accidentally crit it. It's the last thing I want to do. It'll be awesome that I can actually get to see you stream tomorrow. It's been so long since I've been able to sit down and watch an entire stream. I'm excited for that, Anubis. I'm excited for you. That's amazing. I'm excited to have you. We're going to be doing some Legends ZA, working through the Mega Dimensions DLC tomorrow. All right, I have to think about Overwatch. What do I want for this? What's Pharaoh? Oh, this would have been perfect for Farah. Oh, my God. I didn't think about that. Pharaoh is going to end up... Pharaoh would have been perfect. That's so unfortunate. And, like, I'm nowhere near renaming my Pokemon. When I get to renaming the Pokemon, maybe we do this and change things around. But I'm trying to think, what would Sparrow make sense for? Pharaoh makes sense in Overwatch. Let's call him Hanzo. Perfect. There we go. Thank you for the hydration, Anubis. I appreciate you, gamer. Remember, if you get Nidorino by level 20 and then you get a Moonstone and Mount Moon, oh, damn. That would have been really helpful. But unfortunately, that is not the case for me right now. So we got Spearow there. I think I might be able... No, not on Route 4. Could I get it in Mount Moon? No. Paris or Zubat are really going to be the encounter that I'm looking for here in Mount Moon, though. Oh, wait, chat. You know what else we can get real quick? Hang on a second. Watch this be a Nidoran. Okay, at least there's that. At least there's that. But you know what else we can get here real quick, chat? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Wait a tick, as they say. I don't want to run into a battle by accident, though. Because I see what time it is, and I kind of got to work with the clock here a little bit. Oh, no, 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 no. This is still Route 3, right? Yeah, okay. All right, now we got a Pokemon Center up here. Fantastic. Paris is by a long shot the encounter that you need in Mount Moon. Actually, that's so true, because Grass and Bug. I thought you evolved the Nidos at 16. Yeah, Nidoran evolves to Nidorino, Nidorina at level 16, but at level 20... Or no, at that point, yeah, you just need the Moonstone. It really is perfect for Starmie, isn't it? Well, you know what, though? Here's the thing. You know what's actually perfect in general? The actual most perfect Pokemon is our tremendous Carp. We're taking gifts count. We can do that for the run here. Oh, we get a nice little Carp action here. What do I want to name this for Overwatch here? For Gyarados? I'll name him Sigma. My favorite. And it's appropriate for the fish. All right. Actually, let me do that then really quickly. We've got Spearow. Where'd you go? Spearow, where are you? Wait a minute. There you are. Okay. There's that. And then... Actually, I don't think I have a Magikarp gift yet. No, I do not have a Magikarp gift yet. Hang on a second. Let's do this then. Oh, it's a big fish. Oh, it's a big fish. He's so out of theme with the rest of them, but it's fine. It'll work. All right, so then let's heal up real quick. Heading back to work. You take care of yourself, Anubis. When does Gyarados get crunched by... Ooh, that's so true. Because Gyarados... Yeah. Hanzo or Genshi for Gyarados? Well, here's the thing. My favorite Pokemon is going to be my favorite character from Overwatch. I'm gonna my main, rather. Sigma. Gets Bite on Evolution. Love that. Let's get Mount Moon's encounter while we're here for it, too, chat. What do you say? Let's get that Paris, maybe a Zubat. Let's see what we got. Can we get Paris this early in Mount Moon, though? I think it's like only Zubat and Gyarados. Or Zubat and Geodude. I'll take Zubat. I'll take some bug attacks out of Zubat. Let's tackle you real quick. Lower that health just a wee little bit. That does nothing to me. I quad resist that. Yeah. Paris, I hated you in Arceus. But for right now, I'm still not a huge fan. Dude, so we get Gyarados with the Bite on Evolution. We're going to get Zubat with the Leech Life. I'm liking this, chat. I'm liking this. We're going to be all right. We just got to get ourselves through Mount Moon and get ourselves over to Misty. We'll be all right. Let's... Oh, I didn't... Okay, hang on. Before I waste Pokeballs here. Paris was definitely a must-have for the Starmie, but you still get Gyarados. Listen, there's no such thing as a must-have here at Goligo Gaming. We adjust, we make do with the team that we are given. We goat things out, not because we want to, because we have to. All right, let's get this Zubat here. Let's go. I already know the name for this one, too. It's Moira, because of the whole Leech Life thing, the whole Life Drain thing. It just makes so much... The Overwatch theme is really working for me today. It's really working. What up, Scrimpy? Welcome on back. Got back, immediately got ads. Love it. All right. We got our bug. We've got our boog. Let me get that item. And that Geodude. Or Zubat. Oh, they're going to be all over this place, man. Starmie's moveset is Water Pulse, Swift, Harden, and Recover. Okay, so it doesn't have this... Okay, so then actually I'm all right then to use Mankey. Is what we're saying. I'm actually okay to use Mankey. Bullet Seed? Who can learn Bullet Seed? Are you kidding me? Since when is that in Mount Moon? Tell me somebody can learn Bullet Seed. Tell me Rattata can learn Bullet Seed. Damn. That's unfortunate. Let me see. I want to see Zubat's nature, and also Magikarp and Sparrow for that nature, for that matter. Just realized that I haven't looked at any of their natures. Oh no, you're not in the death box, Moira. You're over here. You're in the happy box. Relaxed nature for Zubat is, let's see, relaxed nature is plus defense minus speed. I don't really like that. That could be a lot better. Spearow with a sassy nature plus special defense minus speed. Also not a huge fan of that one. Sigma with a brave nature plus attack minus speed. I don't hate that for Gyarados. I do not hate that for Gyarados when we get to Gyarados. All right. And then we're gonna have to switch train those guys. Oh boy, this is gonna be a bit of an effort. We definitely want to move you into the party. I guess honestly over Moira, I don't really need two birds right now. Let me see them. Let me see one thing though. Between Spearow 14, 9, 10, 12. and Pidgey. Yeah, it just makes more sense to have the speed. Better speed for Pidgey. If I were you, Goldie, I wouldn't use Mankey because even though Starmie doesn't get Psychic, it still has a fast, heavy-hitting special attacker. That's very true. That is very true. Well, Swift isn't a special attack because of the normal typing. It's a physical attack. But I do hear you on Water Pulse. Water Pulse makes a lot of sense because Mankey is a very frail defensive Pokemon. Let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, its lowest stat is defense. All right, so here in that case is what we're gonna do. We have to run back to Pewter and arm ourselves with some more supplies, some potions for sure, maybe even an awakening because I feel like there's gonna be something that puts us to sleep in the cave. So let's really quick just run back to Pewter. No shot that's actually a battle. I ran in front of this person before it was in a battle. Alright, never mind. Let me do this real quick. Jigglypuff, talk about things putting me to sleep. Okay. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. I'm going to want to go to Mankey for this battle. But I might also be able to get some damage done here with Butterfree. It's going to use Pound. It's going to use Singing. Okay. Literally, dude, I'm speaking things into existence today in this run. It's crazy. Jigglypuff, my goat. Jiggly goat. Jigglypuff with the 1,000-yard stare again. We eat that. And we outspeed. And we chop you in the face. Karate style. Super effective. Let's go, baby. Thank you, Reaper. Nice. All right, let's keep running along here. I did not battle you. I battled you. I did not battle you. You can apparently shiny hunt the scam carp. No shot. I almost wish I'd known that. I wish I'd known that actually beforehand. I actually kind of might have tried that. Damn. That'd have been sick. Watched it on a video before. Damn. All right. Well, for the next run, whenever that is, down the road, a long time from now, because we're going to win this run. Despite losing our Bulbasaur early, we're still going to win this run. There's no reason for me not to get my third awakening. I always go out with at least 3 of these status items. I don't think there's any reason for me to take a burn heal. Is there a rival battle in Mount Moon? No, there's no rival battle until you get to Nugget Bridge. That sucks losing Bulbasaur, man. Ugh. Because what do I do against the rival's Charmander now? I mean, not that I had Bulbasaur for that, but like... at that point, it should be Charmeleon. That sucks. I hate losing Bulbasaur as early as I did. Ugh. Alright, well, here we go. Oops, this way. Alright, chat. I'm going to be saving things up here, though, because we have had a pretty action-packed start to this run. And I got to get things going to go pick up my wife from work. So, we're gonna wrap things up here, chat, and say thank you for being a part of a nostalgic and incredibly enjoyable return to Kanto. We're gonna be continuing on with this run in the future, so expect to see this squad again and the struggles along with it probably next week. Enjoy yourselves, chat. Have a wonderful night. We'll be back again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, here on YouTube and on Twitch. We're going to be exploring more of the Mega Dimensions DLC in Pokemon ZA, Legends ZA. But until then, thank you all for being here. Be sure to hit the like button on the way out if you haven't done it already. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. Stay safe, stay goated, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and do something goated for your community. But until tomorrow, chat, You are the true goats of the community. I may be Goatly Goat, but it is you who keeps things rocking and rolling here. And until tomorrow, don't forget, it also goes a little something like this. It sounds like... Adios, amigos. I will see you tomorrow. Sleep well. Take care of yourselves. Sleep.